Okay, let's see if we can actually have a stream that doesn't take an hour to get going today. I think that would be fun. Don't we all think that would be fun? Hey, Art, welcome. Bobcat, Pulse, wherever you are in there. Hey, Kisco, welcome, man. Welcome. Yeah, let's see if we can actually get a stream going that doesn't take a solid hour to get going. I think that would be wicked fun. Hey, Bliffy. Welcome back, man. I will deal with your issue about moving out next time. Bliffy wants to move out of the house. Bliffy is not happy in the house. Hey, Pulse, welcome back. Welcome. But that's largely irrelevant because we're not going to do the Brains house today. I want to do a completely new house. I basically want to saturate this town with everyone from the chat and then figure it out from there. So I want to do a completely brand new family. So let's get that going. Yeah, Art sees things moving and I see things moving in my second monitor. So that's wicked encouraging. Bliffy wants to live alone and give up his baby. Okay, yeah, we'll deal with that. Don't worry about it, Bliffy. We will totally deal with that. I know I had a plan. I had a plan for what the family I wanted to do today. So I definitely, even though he's not here, you see a green gem thing. Well, good. That means it's a loading screen, Bobcat. Excellent. That's very, very encouraging. I know he's not here yet. He may check in later, but I wanted to do the plush lion family. Art, I'm looking in your direction. I totally feel you need to be a member of this family. And I'm kind of thinking of like the third member of this. I thought about maybe Kisco, because this is going to be like the vaguely sensible family. Steve! Oh, maybe Steve should be a member of this family. Steve, welcome! And I'm glad we've all remembered that it's all caps Steve. Yeah, Steve is not Steve. Steve is Steve! Excellent. Maybe Steve should be the third member of this family. It's definitely going to be Lionel and Dances with Sheep, Art, as two members. I was thinking Kisco, but maybe Kisco's more suited for another family. And then where am I going to put Bobcat? I got to get all you guys in here somehow. Hey, Bird Brains, welcome. Don't sweat it that you're coming in a couple of seconds late. We're doing a totally new family. Steve, you are one of the more sensible people that I know, and I say that with a good bit of humor. So let's at least get Lionel's the one who's not here, so let's do him first. And I was chatting with Lionel on Twitter, and he's very interested to see if what I create for him bears any resemblance to him in the real world. Will it be the Nell family? What do you mean by the Nell family? I don't know what you mean by that, Bliffy. Let's start by making Lionel male. Although, all of that being said, and we're very gender neutral, and whatever you want to be, you can be in the wee hours, but somebody's got to be a woman at some point. Somebody has got to be a woman, because this is turning into a real sausage fest in The Sims. So let's make... Actually, I'm pretty pleased with Lionel right there. I think we're keeping the hat. We're definitely keeping the hat. There is no question of that. The last name is Nell. For whom? For Lionel's family? No, it's the Plush Lion family. It's definitely Plush Lion. Oh, Lio New. Okay, got it. So, no, Lionel Plush Lion. It's the Plush Lion family. Art, you're definitely into this. And this is going to be Lionel's hat. I want him to be pleasantly surprised when he comes home. So, yeah, Lionel, this is your hat. Now, am I the only one who feels that Lionel has a beard? I have been thinking about this all day as I was planning this family. Am I the only person just knowing the things that we know? Hey, Beth, welcome. We're working on a new family right now. So for the folks who have an awareness of Lionel, obviously he's a huge supporter of the channel, as pretty much all of you are anyway. But am I the only one who thinks that Lionel has a beard? Because I've been thinking about this. I think Lionel has a sort of wizened sage look to him. So I'm giving him a beard. I think that needs to happen. I have to kind of remember where facial hair is here. Beards, hair, all of that. I mean, he's a lion, so he needs a beard. Exactly, Polsk. Exactly. Steve will be a girl. Excellent. But if any of you lot impregnate me, I will not be happy unless it's sheep. Excellent. Oh, we love giraffes. Welcome. And apparently giraffes who play basketball. Who would not love that? Welcome. He needs a beard to go with his beard. Okay, well, first off, I need to remember where beards live. There they are. I see him. I think... am I the only one who thinks this is Lionel? This is Lionel right here. Sorry, hang on, Bird Brains. I have to approve that. There we go. Beth is doing just fine. However, Beth, Real Beth, not Sims Beth. Bliffy has decided he doesn't want to be your dad anymore, and he's moving out. He's giving up custody of you to Polsk and Birdbrains. So we'll see how that goes. That's gonna be fun. We'll deal with that. We'll deal with that. And you know what? I will deal with the custody battle at another point. Yeah, probably in protective custody. Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. Well, Bliffy, are you taking Beth or not? We need to know. So, long story short, am I the only one? I don't think the color is right, though. I saw him more... Like, I think that's Lionel. I think that's Lionel all day, right there. Yeah, match the root hair. No, don't do that. Do that. There we go. I think this is Lionel. And I don't know why. I just feel he has a sort of wizened sage look to him. Let's mess around with his clothes. See, this is great, because Lionel isn't here. I get to do whatever I want. When we get to dressing up Art, he's probably going to have an opinion of that. Does he... Okay. I'm sorry, I can't even talk. This is hysterical. Is anyone else feel... I'm waiting for the 7-second delay. Can I get a yay or a nay on this is Lionel right here? That's Santa. Well, I feel he's got the wise and sage look. That's the thing. I'm not taking Beth, and Birdbrains should be the father. Okay, you can try to change my mind. Well, you know what? In a custody battle, I will let you and Birdbrains argue over that, and Pulse can be the lawyer or judge, as the case may be. So you guys can decide who gets Beth. And Beth, you're just basically up for grabs at this point, apparently. But, yeah, okay, that's 2 yays for this one. This is the serious family, Polsk. What is more serious than this gentleman in front of you? What could possibly be more serious than the gentleman who is standing right in front of you? You know what? The Santa comment got to me, though. I do kind of want to change the color of that. Give me hair again. Give me beards again. How about something... There we go. There it is, right there. Okay, Lionel, you're in. Oh, he's gonna love this when he gets in. This is gonna be great. And no, I don't want to learn about tattoos, and I don't want to learn about hairstyles. Go away. Alright, everything else, I don't care. This can all get randomized for the rest of this. Yeah, sure, that's fine. And what are you wearing for... Oh, even better. Oh, even better. Oh, this is great. I'm still waiting for the 7-second delay for this to click in. But I found his undergarments, his sleepwear. This is perfect. There it is. That's his sleepwear. Absolutely fantastic. And what do you go swimming in? Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. Yep. Full skin suit there. Fantastic. Awesome bed gear. I know, right? Okay, I think I'm basically done with Lionel at this point. Oh, he's gonna love this. This is gonna be great. Let's randomize some stuff here. What do you come up with here? You get, easily impressed. No, that's not Lionel. He's not easily impressed at all. In fact, he's the exact opposite of easily impressed. Irresistible, I could keep that. Night Owl, sure, I could see that one. Perceptive, oh, definitely. Definitely perceptive, that is him. Shy, no, I don't see that. Let's get rid of... Shy, and let's get rid of easily impressed, because that is literally the exact opposite of Lionel. He is not easily impressed. Shouldn't his hair be the same as his beard? Yeah, you're probably right. I'll mess with that in a sec when I get... He's got a hat on all the time, so I'm not too worried about that. He needs, like, the genius thing, or something with being wicked smart, basically. Computer whiz... I think didn't we give Polsk that or something? With somebody on the other family has this. Maybe the families could have a feud. That would be funny. They're definitely meeting each other today. I am sending the family over to meet the other family. Yeah, I'm gonna give him... Oh, there we go. I'm giving him eccentric and genius, probably. Probably genius. There we go. And genius. Fantastic. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. What do we want your lifetime trait to be? Master of mysticism? No. Private eye? Do we see Lionel as being a private eye? He has a hat on all the time. Yeah, that's the weird thing, Bliffy. You're supposed to have your alien mask on all the time, and yet you really have a propensity for not wearing it. It's most frustrating. Yeah, private eye. Private eye. You'll probably never get that thing leveled up or actually achieve your lifetime wish, but we're going to give it to you anyway. Cool. All right, back to looks. And let's see if we can get your hair to... There we go. Okay, everybody's happy now. Now, put your hat on. but always have your hat on at all times. There, oh God. He's gonna love it. He's gonna absolutely love it. And the great thing about him being a private eye is he'll blend in anywhere. Absolutely, you will never see this coming. You will never know that this person is tailing you at any point. Hang on, I'm fidgeting here for a second. Bear with me one moment. And there we go. Okay, cool. I had to remember to like my own stream. Yay! Alright, serious folks. Oh, it's definitely Art. Yeah, I've had definitely, I absolutely saw Lionel and Art need to share a house. I think they'd get along. I think they'd have fun together. Just sort of being vaguely snarky and smarter than people. Mostly me, actually. Mostly me. Alright, so I'm good with you. Yeah, let's accept you. Perfect. No, let's keep editing. Yeah, no, go back. There we go. Add another person. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, do that and add a sim. Thank you very much. You figured it out with the hats. What's the issue with the hats, Bliffy? Please inform me. You're actually much better at the Sims than I am. Oh, okay. Well, that popped up first on random. I don't necessarily see that being art, but it's pretty darn good. I wouldn't mind that being somebody. Dang, girl. So no, I don't think that's necessarily art. Art, are you feeling, now that I actually have your attention, I see, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, I liked that. You need to put the hat on every clothing type. Okay, gotcha. Actually, this one ain't bad. It's a little rough and tumble, though. I like the hair and the glasses, but I think Art, you dress smarter than this. I don't think you're as ramshackle as this right here. Yeah, the Summer of Love gear was good. Well, you know what? You and I are of an age, Art. Maybe we do give you some Summer of Love stuff going on here. Hang on. Maybe you're not quite as distinguished as I originally anticipated you being. What can we do in here? Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I already got this, Art. Nope, never mind. I already got this. We're making you punk rock. That's what we're doing. I know one or two things about your musical tastes. We're going to make you a little punk rock. That's going to go over well. I'm going to put down somebody who attended a Joy Division concert. That's how you're going to look. And you do indeed wear glasses. Good. I like the face and the hair, and I like the head. The head is, I'm solid on the head. But we're going to make you a little bit punk rock here. Maybe something along, no, not quite that. There we go. Now we just need to mess with those shoes. I'm going to put together somebody who has attended a Joy Division concert, or contest, as the case may be. Punk Rock Sheep, indeed. Inappropriate, as in immature or not well timed. I don't. Oh, you have a joke. Okay, I'm scrolling up here. I have a joke, but that'll be inappropriate for this. Okay. Well, so long as it doesn't get flagged by YouTube, that's about the definition of inappropriate. How about those shoes? Yeah. I don't think we've got anything in a Doc Martens line anywhere. Maybe something that's kind of Doc Martens-ish. Definitely not cowboy boots. How about those boots? There we go. Oh yeah. I think I've just sent Dances with Sheep back in time. Perfect. Love it. Locked it in. Okay, good. Done. Traits. Rock them out here. Here we go. No, don't, let's randomize it and see what happens here. Hello, Faustine, Garot, and or Garot, as the case may be. I assume it's Garot, seeing as there isn't another T and an E at the end of that. When you dance with sheep, do you dance to pump rock? So welcome, Faustine, welcome. We're just having fun putting some chat members into the Sims here. So you need a touch of emo if it's Joy Division. They really were the first emo, weren't they? I think your hair is pretty emo. I think your hair is about as emo as I can get it. What did you come up with for traits? Light sleeper? Sure, that's meh. Loser? No, we're going to take that out. Loves the outdoors? Party animal. There you go. Party animal. Perfect. Schmoozer? Yeah, sure, I can live with that. Let's take out some stuff here. Let's take out loser. That's not going to cut it at all. And not so much with loves the outdoors. That's just kind of boring. Would you like to be absent-minded? I feel that could be okay. Maybe ambitious? How about artistic? There we go. Love cats and dogs. Okay, well, you could be a cat person and a dog person. I am going to make you a cat person because your cat, I am loath to admit this, but your cat is actually cuter than mine. The burrito thing just kills me all the time. Whenever I need a quick pick-me-up, I scroll back to the burrito pictures in the Wee Hours Discord, and it cheers me up no end. And then I show them to my cat and say, why don't you do burrito? And he just sort of looks at me and huffs. How about... All right, so cat person is in... Maybe a daredevil. Why don't you be a daredevil? I think that would be fun. You're a daredevil cat person. Now, the question is, can I replicate your cat? That would be pretty good. Golden tongue, golden fingers. What is that? Master charisma and the guitar skill. Well, that's pretty good. Let's do that. That seems fun. Okay, who wants to be Art's cat in this? Oh, you're lagging already, Bobcat. I'm sorry. Cats are perfect pets. Oh. Okay, up for grabs. Who would like to be Art's cat? Because I'm going to see if I can replicate it in The Sims, at least to the best of my ability. Create cat. Yes, I would like to create a cat, please. And once Art goes away, we can get to creating a cat. Oh, that's not completely off the mark right there. And I just realized I didn't give Art a name. Okay. If you're not a girl, you'll happily be a cat. Bird Brains, you already have someone. You'll be a cat as long as it's a dog. Okay, fair enough. Giraffe. Giraffe wants to be a cat. All right. I think that's fair. It's kind of a minor part. It won't be like a starring role, Giraffe. So, and it's a long title, so I'm just basically going to say Giraffe. Hey, Jenna23, welcome. So let's see, what could I do? How am I going to make you exactly Art's cat? First of all, turn. And then, are you not really that? How about... Oh, that's closer. That's definitely closer to Art's cat's face right there. Cat traits are all the same. Arrogant with a touch of arrogance and a smidgen of independence. You have story progression on, and I wouldn't necessarily recommend it because it may kill, move, or even kill neighbors. I'll look at it. I don't think it'll be vital right at this moment, but I may turn that off. I like it on because it builds relationships outside of the actually playing it. But we'll think about it. We'll have a thought about that. Body, that's what I wanted to do. Now, your cat is a little bit plumper than the one that was just there. So let's get that rocking and rolling if we can, please. Oh, ears. Oh, yeah. They're a little like that, but not really. That's pretty close. Okay, I can probably live with that one. And what else do we got here? Snout it's a very particular nose. That's more like it. Now I just got to get the color right. Head, body, full body, accessories, no, coat. There we go. How about if we did that and can we make that dark? Oh, that's too dark. That's promising, but it's too dark. Can we get, if we go into advanced mode, what can I do here? Not now. I'm obviously going to completely ignore the tutorial. It's a double-edged sword, says Bliffy. So, just a blade. Alright, how about, what happens if we start messing with that? I want to get that darker. There we go. That's better. And how about... Oh, I can make splotches and markings and all sorts of cool things. Better. It's not going to be perfect, Art. I'm telling you that. There's a limit to how much I will put into this, but I got to get that face a little bit better. The face is not quite right. Yeah, give me that. And no, not breeds. No. No. Coat, shape. Okay, this is more what I want. Come here, kitty. Come here. How about... if we did, can I just get like a basic markings on the head? Oh, that's a fun one. Not quite right, but it's fun. No, that's not right either. It's not perfect. But it's close. It's definitely in the ballpark of what I wanted to achieve here. Okay, so cat, let's lock the cat in. I heard from giraffe first, so giraffe can be the cat. And where is the actual name thing here? There we go. Wait, giraffe, come back on and tell me how to spell giraffe. I don't remember it. I can't. I'll hang on. I'll just scroll up. Where did giraffe go? Okay. Giraffe is a tricky word to spell, especially if I don't spell it correctly. A-F-E. There we go. Giraffe plush lion. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to lock that in, and then I need to go back to art. And you can be sheep plush lion. There we go. Sheep plush lion is in. Perfect. And do we want to add someone else, or we just... Okay, I need a chat opinion here. I got it. Thank you, Giraffe. I appreciate that. And thank you, Bliffy. Yes. There are a few words that are just overly complicated to spell, and giraffe is one of them. So is ridiculous. It's a very complicated word to spell. So, do we... Okay, Art's the only one here. So, do we think that there needs to be a third member, like human member of this family, Art, or are you okay with just living with Lionel, potentially in sin? I don't know about your relationship. And while you're doing that, I'm going to just fidget with stuff. Oh, speaking of which, Art, do you want to be something supernatural? Like a werewolf, or a fairy, or a witch, or a ghost? Or a vampire. We've kind of got the supernatural covered in the other house, which you will more than discover later when you go over and visit them. It'll be fun. But do you fancy yourself as a werewolf and or any other supernatural being? Ridiculous is easy for me to spell. Well, good. It's not easy for me to spell. I don't know why I always get tripped up on that word. It just seems like the letters are not quite right. Just keep it punk, okay. Ghost sheep. No, Art's going with just flat... You know what? I think we've just basically traveled him back in time. I think this is not a complete misconception of what may have been going on at a Joy Division concert. So, alright, well, you know what? You guys are... There's, like, the free version of a vampire. I don't know what you mean by that, Bird Brains. Do you mean Ghost Sheep is the free version of a vampire? In which case... Ghost versus vampire, I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, let's just, I kind of feel there should be a third person. I was thinking either Bobcat or Kisco, but I don't know. What's your thoughts, Art? Do you want another member of this fantastic family? Can I just go and look at Lionel again? That's brilliant. I think I might like this even more than I like Bliffy with the alien head on at all time. Third person. Okay. Bobcat, do you want to live with Lionel and Art? Please say yes, because that would be funny. And Giraffe, who is a cat. That would all be very, very good stuff. How about a witch? I think we've got one in the other family. Why? No, Bliffy, you've already got someone. You've already been designated a sim. Don't get greedy on me, Bliffy. And you're not moving in with these guys because they won't have that. I don't see that happening. I think you'd go in, set fire to the stove, and they would toss you right out. I don't know if I see. These are vaguely sensible people. Despite the way Lionel looks, he's perfectly sensible. Perfectly sensible. And yeah, actually, Bliffy, you may need to get Birdbrain's approval on moving out. There may have to be some sort of discussion and or debate on that. So yeah, all right, Bobcat, if you're still kicking around, do you feel like moving in with Lionel and Art? I think you should. I absolutely think you should. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna... And for the sole reason that he agreed to be a female character, because at some point, it's either we have a female character, or this just became Provincetown hardcore. Okay, I like the riding crop helmet. That's pretty good. Or riding helmet. The body is all wrong, but let's see what we can do with that. No, not digging that. Elven dwarf indeed. Bobcat's back. No, I think I'm giving this one to Steve. I think this needs to be Steve! And Steve agreed to be female. So I think that's a valuable thing to be, because otherwise this just became P-Town. And or San Francisco, which is totally cool. It's just that there's not going to be many future generations like that. Ginger girl with a beard. I don't think you can give women beards in this, can you? I mean, you should be able to. There's nothing specifically wrong with that, but I think just as a mechanic, that doesn't work. Oh, that one's nice. I like this one. It's just kind of mellow. I kind of dig that. Yeah, I think this just became Steve! Ginger girl with a beard. Well, I got ginger. So I got the ginger part, Steve. I actually can't give you a beard, but I can do the ginger part just fine. And by the way, Steve, damn, I'm okay with that. She looks about 15. Yeah, I know. And hang on, Bliffy, I have to read this and then approve it. Okay, there you go. That's fine. YouTube flagged that for reasons I can't immediately recall. Probably the all caps sentences. That's fine. Yeah, they all look like they're about 15. And frankly, Art, so do you. Yeah, exactly, Steve. I mean, I'm going to say, Steve, if I met you on the street like that, cool, right on. I might have a second glance there. That's all right. So let's do some traits. So this has obviously got to be all caps Steve. So there we go. And actually, it deserves an exclamation point or two. There we go. So Steve, Plush Lion, is in. And let's do some traits. What do you magically get? Can't stand Art. That doesn't really work because you're living with him. And coward, no. Dislikes children, no. Great kisser. I did not know that about you, Steve. Apparently you are a great kisser. And proper. I like proper. That's a fun one. They do little fun animations. But the rest of these can go. Let's get that out of there and that out of there. And coward out of there. Okay, right now you're a proper great kisser. Fantastic. You missed your window for what, Pulse? What did you miss your window for? How about you were athletic? That's actually just a really good trait from a game mechanic point of view. Avant-garde. No. Born saleswoman. There we go. You have the gift of the gab, Steve. You are a born saleswoman. Good luck in the new adpocalypse. Oh, is there a new one coming? Okay, it's completely irrelevant, Bird Brains. I'm not monetized. So it can adpocalypse all it wants. It does not affect my life one way or the other. So it can, and unless that 1K is happening tomorrow morning, then he's far from it. I don't hope you didn't mean I'm far from 1K. I'm not that far from it. I'm like 2/3 or 3/4 of the way there. But yeah, the any adpocalypse coming down the road will not affect me in the slightest because there ain't no ads. I am not monetized. So how about we just did brave? How about charismatic? Well, charismatic is just actually an awesome trait in the game. So it's just a really good game mechanic. So I'm willing to lock this in. Let's see. We've got Lionel, sheep, giraffe, and Steve with an exclamation mark. I'm good. I think this is a fun family. I'm locking this in. Add traits. Oh, I forgot to add traits to the kitty. I didn't know the kitty had traits. Perfect. You can be friendly and you can be a genius kitty. Oh, that's awesome. Genius kitty. And how about, well, it's a cat, so independent. But how about, let's just actually do a good game mechanic. How about you're just neat? How about you're not trashing the place all the time? Perfect. Love it. Lock it in. Done it. Hyper. Oh, okay. All right. Lifetime wish for Steve. Golden tongue. We've already done that one. Super popular would be friends with 20 Sims. Or superstar athlete. That's pretty good, too. What else we got? Super spy. Ooh. I think Steve's going to be a super spy. Kitty with traits. It'd have to be a good kisser, too. It's kind of sad that you're not monetized, but you have a great community. You're damn right I do, Bliffy. I have an awesome community. I am very thankful for them every single day. Hey, you know what? It's a slow process. It's a very slow process, kind of what I signed up for. I basically, when I started this channel, did everything wrong, and I have not deviated from that yet. Not playing the hottest games at all, not, reducing the time of my videos so they're under 6 minutes so people can cope with it. No, I've done everything wrong, and I have no intention of stopping doing that, because what I have is a really, really cool group of people that hang out and watch me play games, and it's fun. Had not added any relationships, that is fine, and I even built you guys a house yesterday. I actually took some time to build you a house next door to the Brains family. Well, next door, it's a little bit down the street, but it's actually as close as I could get. So let's change the active household. Yes, yes, and yes. Now, give me a household. Where's the Plush Lion family? There we are. Oh, you guys start with 20 grand. That's weird. Usually it's like 16. Fantastic. Well, good. Because your house is only 11,000 some odd. Perfect. Yep. Move in. Purchase that house. Thank you very much. Cool. Moving in with the Plush Lion family. It's going to be like the Jeffersons around here. The house we've purchased appears to have suffered from a water main breakage. Would you like to accept the challenge of dealing with the flooding? No. No, I would not. That sounds like a terrible idea. I'd prefer never to do that. Okay, we're here. We need stuff. So this is the house I built for you guys. I built this myself. It's very, very, very simple. But it does have 3 bedrooms, so you guys got that going on for you. You have the Rickroll video, and I'm considering doing it all by myself. No to what, Giraffe? What are we doing no to? Let me know what we're knowing at, just so I know what's knowing. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying no now. All right. Yes, everybody's tired because it's like 2 o'clock in the morning or something. Well, all right, it's 10:30 at night. We got to get some beds for people. Everybody needs a bed to start off. Otherwise, everybody's gonna start to get super, super fussy. Hey, Kara LB, welcome, welcome. We're just setting up house number 2, family number 2. We did the Brains family last week. And now we're setting up the Plush Lion family. 3 more, well, fascinating people in one place. So let's see. You can have a bed here. And you, I think somebody should get bunk beds. I think that's totally cool. Actually, where's the one where you can put the desk under it? That's the one. Okay, yeah, give me that. Because that will be a good place to put a desk later. Okay. We've got Art, Lionel, and Steve! Somebody's got to fight over the bunk bed. Just go ahead. Sims 3, love this game. Everyone loves this game, Kira. And I don't mean that as like being dismissive. I mean, it's just an awesome game. There's very few things wrong with it. Although, last week in chat, we were kind of going over the idea that basically all the Sims games, every iteration of them, 1 through 4, they all have different pros and cons. It's not like one is better than the other. They're just all kind of a little bit different. Art's already called the bunk bed. Fair enough. Hang on. Let me lock that in for you. Some reason you're at the top of the list here. So let's get... nope, not that. Let's get set bed ownership. Sheep Plush Lion has claimed the bunk bed. Oh, no problem, Kira. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate it. Thank you. We do this, well, theoretically, we do this every Friday. So if you're around next Friday, we can do it again. Uh-oh. Steve's already making a move on Lionel's bed. Well, Steve, you have a bed over here. You can have this bed all to yourself. All to yourself. There you go. Oh, the kitty! Kitty giraffe. It's sleeping on the counter. That is adorable. It's sleeping on the counter. I love the kitty. He's awesome. You read my name as blurry, and it was probably blurry for you. If you're talking about me, then it probably was blurry. My eyes are not what they used to be, Bliffy. I freely admit that. They're not what they used to be. Yes, you can have a computer in your room. Actually, you guys came into this with way more money than I thought. So you actually can have a computer, although you should be getting a guitar, because you want to learn the guitar skill, and you want to join the music career, and you want to buy a pet bowl, because kitty! And you want to buy a street art kit. Art, are you into graffiti? Because apparently you are. Apparently you are. Oh, Giraffe, you're sleeping on the counter. It's absolutely adorable. It is, and I can't even get to it. There it is. You're sleeping on the counter. It's absolutely adorable. That is fantastic. I already love this kitty. Speakers can go under the bed. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. Oh, okay. So we're kind of setting up Sheep Plush Lion's room to be the rockin' room. This is going to be the rock room. Fair enough. All right, let's get some stuff bought for that then. Lionel's not here, so I'm basically going to spend all my money on Sheep and Steve until he gets here. A good street art kit should include climbing gear. No kidding. No kidding. What was censored, Bolsk? I didn't see anything pop up at all. I didn't get any. Honey the Bear, Sims 3 looks so different. I know. It's a bit of a flashback. I get it. I totally get it. But it's one of my favorite iterations of the game. It really is. So that is what we're playing, and tons of people love it. So it's just fun to play. Here's the thing, Sheep Plush Lion. I'm not gonna buy you like the ridiculous stereo right now. I'm just gonna get you. Well, I'm gonna get you a stereo that still has a CD player. So, that's going to go on. Can I put some ultrasonic sounds in your music to help with the spreading of propaganda? I mean truth. Don't you worry, Bird Brains. As soon as it gets to be daylight and I get this house kind of settled, we're all going to go meet each other. We're all going to go take a trip down to the Brains family and kind of check them out and see what's going on there. All right, remind me where guitars are. There we go. Isn't there an electric guitar? I feel that there is. Well, we'll have to start with the basics of just a regular acoustic guitar, which is having a fussy time. I don't want to put it there because I want to put a desk there. So put that there. Okay, Art, you got a guitar and a stereo. HT Montop, welcome. I can barely see that in my monitor, my second monitor, but how about I just call you Montop? That's and if I can't, then please correct me. But welcome, absolutely welcome. Welcome. So, Art, you're getting the pun fully intended, and I know you're someone who appreciates a good pun. You're getting the lion's share of the gear right now. No one else is making a claim on this, but we really need to do something with Steve's room. And by Steve, I mean Steve! Everyone's napping. It's no fun. Everybody get up and be fun. I did equip the bathroom, right? Yeah, I totally did. Okay, bathroom is ready to go. I think we need something like a storagey thing. Steve's going to have the bookshelf. Yeah. Why don't you have a bookshelf so you can learn things and just be better at things? And then when Lionel checks in, if indeed he makes it today, we'll figure out what he wants to do. So just get us through to the morning. Oh, we need kitty things. Oh my god, I almost forgot about kitty things. Holy moly. It's a Pokemon. Does anyone play The Sims 4? I think we broadly all do. I have The Sims 4. It's just for the stream I wanted to do Sims 3 for the sole reason that I'm just slightly more familiar with it. The number of hours I put into Sims 3 grossly outweighs the number of hours I put into Sims 4. I think Sims 4 is a perfectly fine game. I just haven't put a lot of time in it, and I know broadly what I'm doing in Sims 3. And honestly, we're not trying to exactly win the game here. We're just having fun. Sims 4 Squad, what's good? And Montop does not play Sims 4. I don't really think there's anything wrong with the game. I just, again, I kind of prefer this one. Actually, really like Sims 2 as well. That's a very solid version of the game. My goal, kitty stuff. We got to get kitty stuff. The kitty is woefully unattended to at this point. And I feel, I'm kind of thinking about where we're putting the litter box. Oh, the kitty is checking out your guitar. This entire stream may just be focused on Giraffe the kitty. That may happen. So give me kitty stuff, please. You need a food bowl. Can I squeeze that into the kitchen somewhere? Not really. I really designed this house for maximum efficiency. So, no, can't put it there. If I put it there, we can't put a desk there. Okay, well, the kitty bowl's just going to have to live there. Oh, wait a minute, that's a dog bowl. That's unacceptable. I wanted a kitty bowl. No, that's dog. Okay, we're just going to have the basic ones because it's not animal specific. So we're going to have that one. Have you seen the new expansion pack, the game pack? Oh, we're still talking about Sims. Okay, good. That's encouraging. Sims 2 and Sims 3 are the pinnacles of Sims for you. I think that's a fair argument. Kind of like we were saying last week, I think each one of them has pros and cons. I don't think any one of them is perfect. I think there's good things and bad things to be said about each one of them. Miss the open world, but it's got a lot going for it. If you have all the rip-off expansions, yeah, well, it's EA. They're not shy about scraping every possible dime they can get out of you. Can I put the kitty bed on the counter? Because that would literally be the best thing ever. However, kitty kind of needs a litter box, and I think... Can I get it? Oh, I can. No, I can't quite get it into the bathroom in any reasonable way unless I take out the sink. Boy, I really made this house small. Really, really small. Okay, there it goes. It can kind of live in the corner and be somewhat discreet. This was supposed to be sort of a living room, but it's turned into the cat's room. We have cats that come and eat my dog food. Yeah, cats are kind of famous for eating whatever the heck they want. We have what we call outside kitty, and it's an outside kitty, it may surprise you to know. And he just sort of comes by and stares in the sliding glass door at my kitty and just freaks him out. And he thinks this is the greatest thing. He sits out there all day just making my cat mental. Absolutely, the cat needs a toy. That can definitely live there. I'm just kitting this whole house out for kitty. That's all there is to it. Litter box of the future. That sounds good, but let's actually get things going. That should cover the basics. Okay, we got food, litter box, toy. Cat's gonna need scratching posts. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, actually, well done, Montop. Absolutely. That's a really, really good thing to be giving a cat. I know that. Oh, the classy cat condo. I can't fit in this house, but I desperately want it. Oh, I could technically get it into Lionel's room. Nah, he'll hate that. He'll absolutely hate that. That's probably a terrible idea. How about just a regular old scratching post that can live right there? Yeah, this apparently just became the cat's room. Nothing else lives here except cat things. So that's fine. That's totally fine. What's the kitty doing? The kitty's thinking about the brand new house. Somebody should get up and feed the cat, by the way. Anyone at all want to get up and feed the cat? How about sheep? Yeah, fill the bowl. Thank you. Fill the bowl, please, with some food. Are you familiar with me being the Supreme Dictator? Well, I am. There may be some newer people in chat who are not. Birdbrains is the ranking officer, Supreme Dictator of everything, and probably has one or two cults kicking around. All right, Steve is up. What would you like to be doing with your time? Everybody's hungry. I think Steve's going to make breakfast. Oh, hang on. Somebody's here. Is that Polsk? Oh, no, it's sheep. Okay, it's sheep. You were just filling the bowl. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. Lionel's up. Lionel's kind of playing with the kitty. Somebody needs to make breakfast. Lionel, go make breakfast for people. Serve breakfast. Waffles. Lionel's gonna make waffles. Shmi job looking after the cat. Excellent. That was my goal, but then Steve beached to it. I don't know why. You just kind of wandered off, which was weird. What you can do is play a relaxing morning song. This is the Art wake-up song for everybody, and Steve has already taken over the stereo. Steve's already rocking out over there. Where do you keep going, Art? You keep going far away to do things. You're a bit of a loner. Maybe you should move in with Bliffy. Sheep and kittens, exactly. Oh, hang on. Why did you change clothes, Steve? Okay, you stopped rocking out. Oh, he's using the scratching post. He's using the scratching post. I love it. Cutest kitty ever. A vague attempt at Art's kitty. It's not perfect. Art's kitty has totally different coloration than that. Not totally different, but anyway. Long story short, not perfect, but adorable. Who doesn't know Voltron? Beth, I don't know your age, but I know my age, and I watched Voltron when it first came out, back in like the early 80s. So, and the very early 80s, I might add. So I am more than familiar with Voltron. I used to watch it every afternoon when I came home from school, or however often it was on. I don't immediately remember. Always gotta play with the toy. He's playing with the toy. This cat is way more active than my cat. This cat is doing things all day. My cat would have been asleep in a box by this point. Would have got up, had something to eat, and then slept through most of the rest of the day. Oh, but he's playing with the toy. That's so cool. Lionel, how are the waffles coming along? Because as soon as we have breakfast and get settled, we're going to go meet the Brains family. Because they live next door. Well, next door. They live down the street. But thanks to the open world part of Sims 3, we can just all walk there. Where did they live again? I kind of remember, kind of forget. There's a deer. This is their house. They have a deer in their house. Oh, they have a driveway. I didn't even know that. Okay. Oh, that's not the Brains family. Where did the Brains family live? Is this you guys over here? I totally don't remember where I put you. You're right down the street, though. I know that. In The Sims 3, you can actually control the pets. Yes! Yes, I'm letting the kitty do his own thing. Oh, this is definitely the Brains family. Because I had to start setting everything up outside. Okay, we'll go... And there's the horse again. The Brains family has just this random horse kicking around. Okay. Alright, is everyone settled? Art's playing guitar outside. For no explained reason. And Steve has apparently just absconded with Art's bed and is reading a book in it. Are the waffles done, Lionel? Lionel, you look wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I love your sleepwear. Waffles are ready, guys. Oh, you don't really have a table, though, do you? I should probably do something about that. All right, we're dining al fresco today. There's a new Voltron. Yeah, I saw that pop up. Can I write a little song for the Brains family? I don't see why not. But, you know, you claim you're leaving the Brains family. You're fleeing and abandoning your parental responsibilities. You're just going to leave Beth with Bliffy and Bird Brains. So, short answer, yes. Long answer, I think you need to think about your responsibilities, sir. You can't just be a deadbeat dad to Beth. She cares about you, and you can't just abandon that responsibility. Get this out of here. Get the newspaper out of here, because I want to put a table out here so people can eat. And Lionel wants to be a private eye. We will probably deal with that momentarily, but let's start with some basics, like getting somewhere where people can eat. Give me that here, and give me some chairs, please. And let's slap down a few of those. How about just some kind of... I like different chairs. I don't necessarily need the chairs to match. There we go. That's where the family eats. Perfect. Okay, now we can actually eat the waffles in some degree of comfort. Call the household to meal. And Art, you should probably stop playing guitar because you're wicked hungry right now. You are wicked hungry. You are starving to death learning how to play the guitar. The kitty is outside. Hi, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. I love kitties. Strangerville is out next week and references Strangetown from Sims 2. Really? I kind of wonder, because, and this is more sort of technical stuff, but getting this game to play and stream and fit, and it was a struggle to get Sims 3 to play really well and look really good. So I'm kind of curious if Sims 2 would be even worse. Like, if I went back in and got Sims 2 again, would it just be even worse trying to play it on a modern computer? And I don't know the answer to that. Yeah, your art above all. A pun fully intended, I'm sure. But look, you're all having a family meal. It's neat. And then we're all going to go visit the Brains family. Oh, the kitty's thinking about ghosts. Why? Do we have ghosts here? Have I built the house on some sort of ancestral burial ground? Please say yes. That would be Dorbs. Art, why don't you, first of all, change your outfit? Because you're not dressed appropriately. We need a dresser. So let's put a dresser, I guess, in Lionel's room. Oh, hang on. Some neighbors have arrived. They might have beaten me to it. Even better. Let's get a basic dresser going on over here. Lionel's room is very sensible looking. Except for the wallpaper. But very sensible looking. Okay, who showed up? Is it the Brains family? Please say yes. Because that would save me some time. Anyone who is interested in SCP, there's a Kickstarter for an SCP short film about SCP-096 made by the guy who made Site-22 that's on YouTube. Got it. Except you're a punk, I look down on family meals. Well, my thought, my narrative is you're kind of a squatter. And that's very punk. Super punk. You're kind of squatting with Lionel and Steve and the kitty. And you've brought your cat. Your cat is also a squatter, and he's playing with his little feather toy, and it is literally like the greatest thing ever. Who showed up? You said that neighbors showed up. Where are they, and what do I do with them? And is it the Brains family? Because there ain't nobody here, game. Don't make me come to them. Go to them, as the case may be. Oh, Art, change your clothes back to your ready everyday outfit. Yeah, give me your everyday one, please. The kitty is thinking about ghosts because the neighbors burned down an ancient burial site. Not surprising. Frank, welcome. I am just fine this fine evening. Thank you, and I hope you are the same. I think we need a kind of a family trip. Or at least, well, Art, you're here. Let's go visit the Brains family. I think we need to make some introductions in this neighborhood. So, Art, you're going to lead the charge here. And somebody remind me what I did with the Brains family. I know they're around here somewhere. Where did I put them? I just got to look for the picnic table and that stuff. Nope. There it is. Just took time to phase in there. Okay. So, wow, I actually can't get a beat on their door because of the overhanging thing. Why can't you visit the Brains house? Well, Bird is out at the moment. Bird Brains, come back home so people can come visit you. That's not nice. You've left. You're probably at work. I like the idea. I crashed with them for the weekend 6 months ago. I think that's the narrative that's kind of coming together. Is you showed up 6 months ago with your cat and said, "Hey, can I just crash here?" And it's 6 months later. I think that's a really good narrative. I would believe that. And somehow you got the bunk bed. And who is this and where are you going? Wait. Okay, well, that person ran away. I don't know. All right, give me back to people who are actually doing things. Oh, you're off on the guitar again. You are dedicated to your craft. You are absolutely dedicated to your craft. You're just jamming on that thing, strangely behind the house. I don't really know why, but, good for you. Basically, good for you. Where's the kitty? Show me the kitty. Kitty is outside. How does the kitty get in and out? We don't have a cat flap on this door. Lionel. We need to get you, like, a job or something. Because you want to be a private investigator. We need, you know what we need? We need a computer. We need to get a desk in here and get a computer going. Oh, hang on. What's, uneven cooking. Yeah, Lionel's a terrible cook. That's fine. Phosphorus, welcome. That's all the Simish you can recall right now. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in chat in ages. Welcome. Oh, that's awesome. Very cool. Oh, Phosphorus is going to make a cool member of this family, too. Kind of a similar vein. Let's get a desk going. Now, am I going to be able to cram all this nonsense in here? No. Maybe. Okay, can I get a chair and a computer in there? Is that all going to work? Because I'm going to tell you right now, Art's room is pretty darn crowded. You're serenading Polsk. Oh, dear Lord. I hope that works out well for you. I don't really know how to respond to that comment. Chair. Now, are people going to be able to use the stereo, or is it just going to be on all the time? In which case, Art will never be able to get to sleep, no matter how punk rock he is. And computer. Something a little stripped down and basic. Can't afford too much here. There we go. Can I get a light in there? That might be fun. No room left on the table. Okay, that's fine. Could you read my song thing, please? Where is it? I don't know where it is, Bliffy. Where is your song thing? I totally do not see it. I see get ready for a little song, and welcome to our there it is. It's all falling apart, and we, a lizard vampire and crazy person who thinks he's a bird dictator, could you spare announce there's me in a mask to hide myself and also a baby. Not so much a song as a summation. Really, it's sort of a where our family's at right now. Sorry, Bliffy, I didn't see that. I just had to scroll up there. It's an accurate summation of where your family is right now, which you may or may not leave, depending on your own volition. Lionel, I know you like playing video games, but you actually need to get a job. Somebody's got to get a job around here. It can't just. Oh, actually, don't do find a job. Find a profession. Hang on. Yeah, find a profession. Because I think that's where the private detective thing lives. And Birdbrains claims not crazy. Well, I don't know. Investigator, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Lionel is now a private eye. I don't even actually know what that's going to entail, but we'll see what we can do with it. But whatever you are, you're a private eyeing about it. It was meant to be sang with an accent and with the 200 characters, so it's not that good. Okay, your first mistake, Bliffy, your first mistake was expecting me to sing. That was where you went wrong right away. The poor Sim, he could paint all day and sell art or write books on the computer, but he wants to be a private investigator. That's like his thing. Oh, speaking of people getting a job, Steve, you should probably get a job. Get something done around here. And also, you apparently need to visit the lavatory. So get that done when you get a chance. And then get a job. Any job. Find a job. And P.S. Lionel, get off the computer. You're kind of hogging the computer here. Dave is just evil. I am kind of, a little bit. But I'm basically a nice guy. So I've got that going for me. Alright, Lionel, what exactly do you want to do as a private investigator? How would you like to see this happening? You want to go on stakeouts, and you want to improve your logic skill. Okay, the logic thing I can do. Should we go... I think we should go stake out the Birdbrains family. I think Lionel should conduct an investigation on the Brains family, because after 2 fires, there's clearly something going on over there. I think there's clearly some sort... And maybe the narrative is, in fact, that Lionel is from CPS and is checking out the whole baby issue. Can you just do that from here? No, you can't. Go here. What time is it? I think the problem is all of the Birdbrains people are at work. I think that's part of the problem. But go over there at some point, and you want to visit the art gallery. We probably won't do that right now, but we'll think about it. We'll give it a shot. All right. I think Lionel needs to investigate the Plush Lion family. Excuse me, the Birdbrains family. And at 5 o'clock, I've got to figure there's somebody here. There's got to be somebody here. You people can't all be at work. You're not that productive. But get me back to Art anyway. He's probably playing guitar. Definitely have a license for my ICBM, I swear. Well, prove it. That's all I need to say. Prove it. You prove that you have a license for your intercontinental ballistic missile, and Polsk, while you're at it, prove that you are not Jeff Goldblum, because I'm still not convinced. I think you are absolutely Jeff Goldblum at this point. Oh, the kitty's thinking about ghosts again, and Steve is petting the kitty. Steve is petting the kitty. It's wonderful. Oh, by the way, Steve, get a job. Do something around here. There we go. Jobs and professions. Art's back to the guitar again. Okay, just take a break, man. The neighbors are going to start complaining. Lionel. Oh, Lionel came back home. Why did you come back home? I wanted you to go do a stakeout at the Brains family. There's clearly shenanigans going on over there, and I need to know about them. Oh, okay, Steve, do you want to be in education? That could be pretty good. Fortune teller? Not feeling that one. Military, Birdbrains has already got military covered. Journalism. There we go. You're going to be a reporter. Got it. You know what ICBM means, and did I tell you this, or it's a sign that you're being held hostage? No, ICBM is pretty common knowledge, I think. Intercontinental ballistic missile. I mean, I know you and Bobcat throw a lot of military stuff up, and I don't know most of it, but I think ICBM is a pretty common one. I think a lot of people know that. Polsk is explicitly denying that he's Jeff Goldblum. Explicitly denying it now. Now, that's a change, because you have never said, I am not Jeff Goldblum. You said there's only a very small chance that I am, but a chance nonetheless. But if I was, I would tweet about your channel live streaming. Thank you. I think if Jeff Goldblum tweeted about me, I don't really know what I'd do with it, and I don't know what he would do with it, and I don't know what fans of Jeff Goldblum would do about it. It would be very, very weird for everyone concerned. Yes, Steve, you are a journalist now. I'm kind of mostly waiting for the Brains family to get home. I would like to see them show up at some point. You guys have, like, all left. Stay up past bedtime. Lionel wants to stay up past bedtime. That's his big wish. I bet you can do that. I bet you can get that wish granted. Write a novel. Okay, we'll think about that. I really want you to go investigate the Birds family, though. I think that's far more important. And Art, you actually desperately want to join the music career. That we should actually get down. And you want to go skinny dipping. Oh dear, you are so punk rock. Oh dear. Alright, well, see if you can join the music career while you're doing all of this. While you're skinny dipping and jamming out in the backyard. See if you can actually get a job. I know it's not very punk rock, but we're going to do the best. Cases are obtained by visiting a local police station. Oh, okay. Yes, I would actually like to accept that. Cool. You know what? You stay right there, little help tooltip. I may come back to you later. Write a novel about the Brains family and how they're messed up. So I need to borrow Jeff Goldblum's Twitter password. Polsk, what was your favorite ice cream again? Yes, ask Polsk what Jeff Goldblum's mother's maiden name is. That's probably what it is. Test subject. No, absolutely not. Music career, please. Music. Oh, you could be in film. Nah, your whole lifetime wish is... Actually, your lifetime wish is not to be in the music career. It's just to be a really good guitarist. Art, you're an actor. There it is. You are an actor. You are joining the film career. Done. And naturally, you want to throw a party. We may actually be able to get that done. That could theoretically happen. Has the Brains family come home yet? Because I feel... I think they left. I think they've left the game at this point. They're just not here. They haven't been here all day. It's a little weird, actually. Polsk's favorite ice cream, mint chocolate and coconut, or is it? Or is it? Alright, Lionel. So allegedly, you can do things as an investigator from here. Search for an investigator case. We need to get you on the job here. You shall not be an actor. I shall be an actor. Excellent. Can we write Game of Groans? Yeah. You know what? Between you and Art and Bobcat, I think there's your Game of Groans right there. You're all with the puns and the clever wordplay. Everybody's hogging the computer. Lionel needs to do things. He needs to be an investigator. So try that again, please, Lionel. I know people are kind of monopolizing the computer here, but do your best. Oh, that kitty is sleeping on the counter again. The kitty is sleeping on the counter next to a book for no readily explained reason. And he's dreaming about butterflies. Oh, Giraffe Kitty is awesome. Now he's dreaming about bugs. Probably dreaming about eating them, because that's what my cat seems to prefer to do. Steve, when do you go to work next? Not for a while. You got the weekend off. Okay, super. You're not going to play along with the joke now, Polsko. That's odd. You often do. Case of the hacked off client. My client, Joni McDuff, has heard through the grapevine that I'm a certified cyber whiz. May or may not be true. So we need to interview Joni McDuff. Great. Let's go do that. There she is. Yeah, great, good. No, come back, Joni McDuff. I've lost Joni McDuff. No, not that. There we go. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Oh, Lionel, I've messed up your first case already. I've been here 2 seconds and I've messed up your case. Oh, there she is. Okay. Yes, interview her. Off you go. Interview her very, very quickly. In interviewee style or something. I kind of do some puns, but I kind of gave up on it. I never stopped being weird. No, you never have. I would not encourage anyone to stop being weird. Lord knows I haven't. Okay, so Lionel, you're actually off doing a thing. Cool. Get me over to Lionel, please. I want to see this interview go down. Hard-nosed private and guest investigator. Hard-boiled PI. There, yeah, interview her. Go interview. Go chit-chat to her. You're just standing on the street. This is a very ineffective interview. Yes, do that. Do that. I think she went to bed. We may have to interview her tomorrow. This has not been a howling success on your first case. Interview question 1. What's Jeff Goldblum's Twitter password? Question 2. What's your favorite ice cream? It's my bad sense of humor, and I actually think that's the only reason. Do you want to get this in? Okay, I think we need to come back to her tomorrow. Yeah, she's gone to bed. She's gone to bed. Unless you want to yell through the window, we should probably actually just go home at this point. It's fine, Lionel. We'll pick this up again in the morning. It's totally okay. Get me back to Art. At some point, you'll figure it out and come home. It'll be totally cool. And, oh, Art's taken over the computer. Okay, well, that's broadly acceptable. Kitty is still on the counter. Awesome. Hey, welcome back here, LB. Welcome back. Question 3, why is there a giant rubber ducky in Sydney Harbor? I think the question is, why isn't there more giant rubber duckies in Sydney Harbor? Welcome back, Kira. Glad you made it back. You're not missed much except me gushing over the kitty sleeping on the counter, which I literally think is the greatest thing ever. And has Lionel decided to come home yet? No, he's just kind of creepily hanging out in this house. But he did see a wild horse. Oh, good. I'm gonna go have Lionel poke at the horse and see what happens. I'm sure that can't possibly end well. It's a very oddly colored horse. But go ahead and get in on this, Lionel. Yeah, you look like you're one with nature. Go ahead and go pet the horse for no readily explained reason. Question 4, are you okay that I just came into your bedroom in the middle of the night and started asking random questions? We do not talk about giant rubber duckies on the stream. No. Where'd the horse go? Where'd Lionel go? Where is everybody? It's all gone horribly wrong here. I think we just have to... Lionel, give up on the interview. It's cool. Just give up on the interview. It's all totally 100% fine. You should probably just go home. I'm going home. You should come with. And what's Steve up to? What are you doing right now? You're just reading a book. Okay, that's fine. That's broadly okay. What do you need to start? Oh, you need to start learning how to write. Oh, dear. You need to start with fundamentals. Well, first of all, that means Sheep needs to get off the computer and actually eat something because everybody's hungry. And the only thing going on right now, I think, is cat food. So why don't you have some bread and jam and then go to bed quickly. Camping out at someone's spawn point is a legitimate tactic in private investigations. That's true. That's true. We know where she is, Bobcat. Clearly, we can see her through the window sleeping, and that's super, super creepy. But a legitimate tactic nonetheless. You are not wrong about that. Maybe Lionel will just stay there. It's just eventually he's going to pass out, and nobody wants that. And where did, there, okay. Steve, you need to learn how to write. Just start, no, actually you should probably eat something. Oh dear, there's bad food in here. Somebody clean that out, and then have some soup, and then everybody go to bed. Everybody go to bed. Everybody is indeed hungry right now. Paparazzi Tactics 101. Yeah, exactly. Just find out where they are and wait. And Lionel has nailed that part of private investigating. He is not leaving this spot under any circumstances. He's kind of into the horse, though. Maybe he's going to join the horsey set. We shall see. Yeah, Lionel's just not leaving until he's getting this interview done. That is one dedicated private investigator. Give me back to Sheep, please. I want to know how to write, go to first grade. Yeah, and some of the basics may be covered in kindergarten as well. The kitty is thinking about the toilet. That's odd. I don't know why. All right, animals are not immune to drinking out of the toilet. Somebody should probably shut the stereo off right now. I know we're punk rock over here, but it's like 11 o'clock. It's 1:45 in the morning. People have to work in the morning. Actually, I don't think they do. And Steve, where are you at on the whole food thing? Perfect. Time for bed. Everybody go to bed now. Everybody go to bed and go to sleep. Because you're all exhausted and you're going to start to get crabby. You have extreme sleep because you're a daredevil. And Lionel's just not coming home. Lionel has fled the house. I think he's just living over here now. Admittedly, it's a much larger and nicer home. So I'm not super surprised by that. But you're gonna pass out and probably die over here. Oh well, that'll be fine. Lionel will have never seen his character. I thought it was dogs that drank from the toilets. No, I've had 2 cats that will do that. 2 cats will absolutely do that. Hey, you know what? Water is water in the grand scheme of things. And the cat I have now will just do it for no readily explainable reason. The other cat was fascinated by running water, so would often be poking his head anywhere there was water because he just thought it was the most interesting thing in the world when water would move. It was just awfully, awfully exciting. Okay, Lionel, I'm making you come home now. Just stop. Just stop and come home. Just go here. You can interview her tomorrow or next week or something. Lionel is the best house detective. Yeah, no kidding, Bliffy. He's got houses down pat. The all difference of the cat's small enough to slip and fall in. Cats are. I would say cats are generally smarter than that, but cats are sometimes wicked stupid. We think they're wicked smart, and they often are, but they're also really stupid about things too. All right, Lionel, are you home? Yay, Lionel's home. Yay, everybody go to bed. Lionel, just go to bed. Just sleep it off, Lionel. Sleep it off. We'll get back to it in the morning. It'll be fine. It'll be all fine. Everything's going to be fine. We'll go interview her in the morning. She will not be put off by your gnome hat at all. That will distract her, and she'll tell the truth when you investigate whatever it is that you're investigating. I'm not even 100% sure. Now the cat's up. I'm going to move this along a little bit quicker here. Yeah, give me ultra speed. Ultra super speed, and the cat is just playing with the toy at ultra super speed. Kind of fun, actually. I'm basically okay with that. Kitty, I fell off. You saw nothing. I meant to do that. Yeah, that is the basis of all cat logic. Yeah, if they do something colossally stupid, they always give you that look of, what? What? I totally meant to fall off the table. How could you think I was not meaning to do that? Lionel saw a horse. Yeah, we've kind of covered that game. Kind of got that bit under control. Anyone want to get up and make breakfast? Lionel, in fact, you need to get up and make breakfast. Because ain't nobody got no food around here. The kitty is on the counter. I don't know why the kitty loves the counter, but I think this is so wonderful. This is so good. Folks need to be getting up. Somebody needs to get some food going on here. Lionel, you spent all day at somebody else's house. Why don't you get up and make breakfast? Yeah, that's the thing you're gonna do. And Art, where are you at? You need a shower, you punk rock kid. Take extreme shower until extremely clean. And Steve, actually Steve's pretty good. Steve doesn't really need to be doing anything right now. Cat apparently needed to be doing something. Steve, why don't you just grab that plate while you're there? Now. Is the Brains family home yet? They've completely disappeared at this point. Did I forget to buy Kitty a bed? We actually just couldn't fit one. It's a very tight, cramped house. And I'm basically 100% okay with that because sleeping on the counter is adorable. So, yes, the Brains are home. The Brains family is home. Okay, Steve, when you're done with that plate, go introduce yourself to the Brains family. Lionel, you finish breakfast, have a shower, try the whole stakeout thing again, and Art, take a shower and then just kind of do as you feel. You're on free time. Yes, it's not that I forgot to buy the kitty a bed. We're just very, very cramped for space here. Although, maybe I could get one in that corner. I kind of just want him to keep sleeping on the counter. Oh, he's going to go up on the counter again? Oh, no, he didn't. No. Maybe he's going to go up the counter? No, he's thinking about food. We have filled the bowl, right? Yeah, no, there's food in the bowl. That's all fine. Everything's fine. Time to go pick your neighbor's brains. Oh. Yeah, Game of Groans indeed, Vosros. Game of Groans. Yeah, alright. So, Lionel, hurry up with the waffles. And as usual, Punk Rock is sleeping in late, naturally. You should really get up and have a shower because you stink. It actually has a smelly sock icon next to your hygiene thing. You should go get in the shower. And now you want to buy firecrackers. You are so Punk Rock. Social interaction is coming, Polsk. People are going to be knocking on your door. And by people, I mean Steve. So everybody look sharp. Maybe I can somehow have Steve take the baby away. I fear for Beth in the other house. It's just not right. It's something horribly wrong going on over there. That's why I wanted Lionel to investigate that house. But that ain't happening, apparently. And Lionel is also extremely stinky and, as a reminder, wearing a gnome hat. But we'll cover that later. You got to get the waffles taken care of first. And where are you at, Art? And... oh, Steve's gone back to bed. And is dreaming about the kitty that is Very, very cool. I don't know why you've gone back to bed. You should really get up and do the things that I've told you to do. That's kind of the whole literal point of The Sims, really. You burn the waffles. All right, well, eat them anyway. Eat them anyway, I guess. Tactical social interaction incoming, alarm, etc., etc. Did Steve just fall out of the house from bed? Possibly. Possibly. I don't know. We're eating burnt waffles. That's kind of the... And apparently, Steve's a little free and easy with getting dressed and being outside. Steve has decided that it's totally okay to go out in your underwear. We're in public. I mean, the mailman was right there. And the paper boy, for God's sake, Steve, put some clothes on. You're getting to be a big girl now. Just put some pants on. Lionel, you need to hurry up with the waffles and take a shower anytime now, please. Take Beth away from me. Hey, Bliffy, I didn't want to give Beth to you in the first place. No one is more surprised than me that you ended up being the dad there. You just happened to be the one to make the phone call. That's apparently it's a very free and loose adoption system in the Sims world. Time for an interview in gnome underwear onesies. Yes, you know what, Lionel? You know what? Oh, no, he's not going to wear... Well, I could make him wear the onesie again, but after he gets out of the shower. And, Steve, put some clothes on. It's not that kind of house, although Art's interested, clearly. And the kitty is playing with the thing, the little feathery thing. I love that. Absolutely love that. All right, so Steve, your stats are all basically good, or they will be when you can get into the bathroom. It's a one-bathroom house with 3 people. It's not super great around here. And Art, you also need to use the facilities. Okay. It was Beth's idea. That is true. It was Beth's idea to be a baby in that house of insanity. I feel Beth may have brought that on herself, but that being said, Bliffy's the dad, and Bliffy wants to abandon his parental responsibilities. He's gonna... It's a Maury Povich episode going on here. Denying the paternity of Beth, even though you were clearly the one who made the phone call. Well, Art and Steve are getting along real well. That's good. But I really need Steve to, well, first of all, I need Lionel to get out of the shower. It probably takes a very long time to wash that beard. There we go. Okay, are you done with the beard? Great. Go here because, like, literally everyone else in this house needs to use the bathroom. Oh, and it's clogged. Well, unclog it while you're in there. Now, Lionel, we're going to try the whole interview thing again. We're going to try the whole interview thing. We're going to see how this goes. Theoretically, this woman is awake now. So let's see if we can get this done. I think she might be at work, though. So that's not going to work out too well. Well, we'll give it a shot. I'm confident at some point, sometime this week, we can get that interview done. Oh, Steve's hogging the bathroom. Well, you know what? Just deal with the plumbing issue, Steve. Deal with the plumbing issue, or call a plumber or something. And Lionel, why are you playing with the kitty? That is adorable, but you actually literally have a job to do, like an actual job that pays money. Is it because this woman is probably at work? I'm going to go with a loose yes. No, she's at the pool. You can go interview her at the pool. It's okay. There's no reason you can't do that. Where did Art go? There he is. Okay. Make bird brains make the phone call. Oh, Bliffy, it's all okay. It's all fine. Don't worry about it. The kitty is outside. Yay. I like that. This whole thing is over. Is the whole thing over? I know, Oblivion. It's a lot. It's a lot in that house. That's why I wanted to do a slightly more sensible family, and we all see how that turned out. Pool, get this interview. It's the last thing you do. She's at the pool. She's at her most vulnerable. It's a good time. It'll go swimmingly. Wah, wah. Okay, Art, have you dealt with all your issues? I feel that you have. Have you, in fact, fixed the toilet? You have. Okay, good. Then we're all going over, and by all, I mean just you, going over to meet the Brains family. We're going to go meet the neighbors, finally. And then I'm also going to figure out if Lionel's doing his job. Oh, God, they left again. The Birdbrains family is never home. Never home. Ah, most frustrating. Maybe we have to have a party or something. Just invite literally everyone who exists. That is most frustrating. Brains family, why are you never home? I can't meet you if you're not there. It's a simple case of non-presence. Beth will become a teen. Yeah, I think we got to get you out of toddler first. And then as, a kid, a child, then we've got to really work on your skills. That's a really good time to work on skills is when you're a kid. Because your needs are basically minimal. What's going on in the back of the house here with Art and Steve? What's happening back here? Are there things I should be aware of? We're having a fun little chat, apparently. Okay. Lionel, how's the case going? I think Lionel has decided to go swimming instead of his job. And the pool has not really drawn in correctly. Okay. Could you do the stakeout? Where's the woman gone? Lionel, you are the worst private investigator. I know you're only level 1, but you're just the worst. Your home, just Canada invasion plan is happening, so we need privacy. Look through the Birdbrains window. Oh, that's a good idea. We'll at least peep on them if we can't talk to them. Make a sock puppet first. Lionel, you are literally the world's worst private investigator. You've failed everything, and now you've gone swimming. Okay, the pool is finally drawn in. Yay! So, wow, this is a really nice pool. Damn, this is a good pool. Where has she gone? No, wait, Lionel, she was right there. She's right there. Go get her in a car or something, or a taxi. I don't care. I think she's coming back to the pool. I think she's going for round 2 in the whole, swimming escapade. She's here. This is her, Joni McDuff. Go interview her, like wicked quick. She's across the street. You are not a great private investigator yet. At all. Not even a little bit. All these people are practicing magic over here. Oh my god, I think we've actually got the interview. We've got the interview. Your phone's going off. Do not answer that phone. Okay. Use the computer to hack into creditor's computer. Do I have the skill for that? I bet I don't have the skill for that, but alright, sure, why not? Okay, 2 days of trying to get this woman to chit-chat with me, and all we gotta do is go home. Alright, fair enough. Give me oh wait, enter dish. No, we're not doing any cooking contests. That's just a recipe for disaster. Pun fully intended there. Get her, dag nabbit! She's right there. It's not personal. I just don't like being the Birdbrains. Should have made the call, and I don't want my sim to be a father. He was supposed to be a lonely loser. But, hang on. I look to chat, and then I look back, and this is happening. Okay. And the cat's watching it, which is a little bit creepy. Well, Steve, you said you wanted to be female. Or at least you're okay with being female, and then this is happening now. So yeah. Yeah, okay, alright, well, I feel there are other better uses of your time, both of you. Don't make me spray you with a hose. I have cold water to separate the two of you. Where's Lionel? He's the only one who's I was gonna say being productive, but he's totally not. He's not really being productive. He's a terrible private investigator. And speaking of work, when do you go to work, Art? You're an actor, so probably like 2 o'clock in the morning at a nightclub somewhere is when you go to work. You also have the weekend off. Wow, everybody has the weekend off except Lionel. We got some job experience, so that was good. Okay, well, is the Birdbrains family home yet? Maybe the cat's not the one in need of neutering. Indeed. I put this family together. This family may be in a different but similar way out of control, like this one is. Yeah, come on, draw in there. No, they're still not home. And I can't peep in the windows. Can we set fire to their house? Nah, they'll do it themselves. I don't need to do that. They'll do it perfectly well by themselves. Okay. Oh, good, you're cleaning the toilet. Excellent thing to be doing, Art. I appreciate that. You know what we need in here is a mirror. So we could start learning the charisma skill. That would be pretty handy. And you've got money. You don't have no money in here. So give me, I don't know, just a random old mirror. Can I get that maybe here? Yeah, that can live in Steve's room. Art, why don't you start to become charismatic? Practice extreme speech, please. Go ahead and do that. Bliffy was in the past. Bliffy, you're a dad. You're a Maury Povich episode all over again. You can deny the paternity all you want, but there's video evidence of you making that call. And the free and loose and easy adoption policy in this town, which is, if you can pick up the phone, you can have a baby. Apparently that's how it works in Simville. The kitty is sleeping on the bed and dreaming about kitty food. Oh, the kitty's awesome. I don't even want the kitty to have a bed now because he just sleeps in cooler, funner places. You're learning charisma. Where'd Steve go? Oh, Steve's just reading. Steve likes to read a lot. But you actually have to practice writing. So go ahead and do that. Go practice writing, please. Go practice being a journalist, apparently. Talking to yourself 101 with mirrors. Take notes. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yeah, apparently the natural way to get charismatic in The Sims is just to talk to yourself in a mirror. It's actually not a bad technique. A good rehearsal technique. I think many would advise that. All right, you nailed it, Sims. You got me on that one. Okay, Steve is learning how to write, apparently. Who do we know? Show me relationships here. Have we met any of the Brains family? Like, possibly in a work venue? No, and no. We have met none of them. Okay. And they don't ever appear to be home. My whole point was to have the neighbors meet each other, and it's just not really worked out. They're never here. I think somehow Birdbrains got into this and actually built the bunker that Birdbrains wanted, and they're all down in the bunker. I think that's how this is exactly planned out. Steve writes the words, I write the music. Together we hit high notes. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe there's some sort of weird band being formed here. Where is Steve, by the way? Okay, still learning how to write. Excellent. And people won't turn the stereo off. We're wasting good electricity around here. Somebody's paying for this. Nobody right at the moment, but somebody might be paying for it if anyone wants to go to work. And the only one who has gone to work is Lionel, and he's not very good at it, truth be told. And somebody should put these waffles away. Actually, you know what? Somebody just clean them up. They're awful. Where'd Lionel go? Oh, there he is. Yeah, clean up those awful waffles, please. Awful waffles? That sounds like a really good place to get waffles, if you want them to be awful. Clean that up. And then, okay, I got a list of things for you to do, Lionel. Clean that up. Then recycle the newspaper. And then, where's your phone? Call so we don't have any more newspapers. We're not calling for adoption. No. We've already gone through that. Yeah, call for services. Tell them you sell the rights to Hollywood for the movie adaptation. What are we adapting into a movie? Is it me? Oh, thank you, Kara. I appreciate that. I just saw that pop up. Thank you so much, Kara. That is super, super awesome of you. Thank you. Yeah, we've been trying to do, we've done it twice now. So we've been trying to do The Sims every Friday, and then we do another stream every Saturday, which is a completely different game. We're doing Total War on Saturday. I've been trying to do, little different games, try and get some different people coming in, like yourself. So very, very welcome. Thank you so much for that. Let's cancel the newspaper. We don't need newspapers. We've got computers. Why does Sims 4 even have newspapers? Because they totally shouldn't. They absolutely should not have newspapers. People should realize newspapers don't exist anymore. The kitty's eating out of his bowl. Yay. And you are actually almost level 1 charisma, Sheep Plush Lion. And you are almost level 1 writing. And Lionel, you're a terrible private investigator. But we need to get Steve off the computer, or we just need to buy another computer, but I don't really have anywhere to put it. So you can do your little hacking thing on your case. Steve Plush Lion just grasped the basics of writing. Fantastic. Get off the computer. You're hogging it. Yeah, go pet the kitty, actually. Yeah, show the kitty affection. Feed it a treat, and then talk to it, and then let it sniff your hand, and then pet it. That's like my day every day. Lionel, get in on this and do your investigatorial thing here. Get in on that. You are normal now. When, Bird Brains? When did that happen? I prove it. Prove it. Personal laptop and a table with 3 chairs would work better. It kind of would, and actually, you got $4,000 kicking around. Because you guys came in with more money than I expected you to, and I made this house as cheap as I humanly could. Obviously, that is clear. Can somebody afford a laptop? How much are the laptops going for these days? Yeah, see, the basic laptop is $1,800. That's a lot of money. It'd actually be cheaper for me to buy another table and another, low-grade computer. I just don't know where to put the table unless I start throwing stuff outside at this point. Bird Brains has a chronic OWO syndrome. Somebody remind me what OWO is. Owls? Is it something to do with owls? Because I'm a little behind on chat. I got all excited when Kira subscribed, and that was super exciting, and then I kind of lost the whole OWO conversation. Extra strong anti-woo pills. My cousin just came. You gotta go. Oh, thank you so much, Kira. Thank you for stopping by. I hope we'll see you again. Thank you for wishing me the best. I wish you the best. I hope we'll see you again around the stream. And if you're around next Friday, we'll be doing this all over again. Thank you so much for your subscription and just hanging out and being cool with us. Because that's pretty much what we do here. It's all very silly and nonsensical, and believe me, we ain't trying to win the games because ain't nobody tuning into the wee hours for competent gameplay. We all know that. Okay, all right, Lionel, you did a thing. Super. Report into Joni McDuff. Oh, dear Lord, we've got to find the woman again. And it's 9:45 at night. She's probably in bed or something. So why don't you just have... wait, you can make gourmet pet food? Yeah, I'm totally not doing that. Why don't you have a salad, and then use the facilities, and then go to bed. That's your day right now. And Art, you kind of need to do exactly the same thing. And probably so does Steve. Yeah, except Steve can start doing it in reverse order. So you do that, and take a shower, and then go get something to eat. You can also have a salad, and then I'll figure Art out later. There we go. Bird Brains is not an idiot. No, not an idiot at all. Prove to me that you're not crazy. But, because you're the one who claims you have an ICBM. But not an idiot. Definitely not. Bliffy did not have the anti-woohoo pills, as apparently evidenced in past Sims 3. Indeed. OWO means adoration, and it's something anime fans say. Okay, cool. I am not deep enough into anime to know that. But thank you. Now I know something new. Yay. And somebody should probably clean the kitty's litter box at some point. I don't quite know when, but somebody should probably get on that. Art, stop talking to yourself. You've been talking to yourself for basically about half a day. That's a little creepy and weird. Go have a salad, because it's all we know how to make. Oh, the kitty is sleeping on Lionel's bed. What happens when Lionel comes in? Does he legit kick the cat off the bed? Now I'm interested. I don't watch anime. I did, but not anymore. Yeah, I've never really... I look at anime like I look at jazz music. Like, I feel I want to be one of those people who's wicked into it, but I'm just not. It doesn't really do a lot for me. I like some of the movies. Akira, in particular, is brilliant. The original English dub of it, not the new English dub of it. Yeah, Lionel got the kitty off the bed. Or he's working on it anyway, because it's a cat, so he ain't having that nonsense. The cat's just not... The cat says no. Kitty says no. Kitty says I ain't going there. Alright, Lionel, I will get the cat off your bed because I am the god here. So, yeah, I love Akira. I love the original English dub of Akira. But don't really... I'm not a big anime person. OWO is... Is it OWO or am I supposed to be saying OO or something? Did you know with Bobcat, otter poop is called spraint and smells of jasmine tea? That sounds delightful. Perfect cat reaction. Yeah, I tell it to get off. No, there's your cat right there. There's your cat. I told it to get off the bed. It got off the bed and got right back on the bed and went to sleep. Boy, I gotta tell you, they've nailed the cat personality down really well in Sims 3. And now he's doing this adorable little stretchy moving around thing. And now he's asleep. Yep. You know what? Nailed it. Nailed it on the cat psychology there. I used to watch Bade Blades. I'm not familiar with that one. I've watched some. I'm not immune to anime, but I don't really watch. I gotta get the cat off the bed. Lionel won't go to bed. But I don't really delve very deep into it. I have some friends who are super deep into it in ways that I cannot even conceive of. But it's just I want to be wicked into it, but I'm just not. It just doesn't really do it for me. Pulse did not watch any anime except dubbed Pokemon episodes. Okay, cool. Actually, I mean, I suppose technically, just bringing the entire conversation full circle, Voltron is anime. I mean, Voltron was just an anime that was brought over and dubbed into English. So, stuff like that I can get into. I guess what I would determine is like the hardcore anime. I think Voltron was a little more accessible, or at least it was when I was a kid. Oh, Lionel finally got to go to bed. Oh, super. Everyone needs to go to bed. Art, go to bed. Stop playing on the computer. Do your extreme sleep thing. And the cat is licking his butt. Yeah, I gotta tell you, Sims 3 nailed cats. Absolutely nailed it. That could be my cat. Where are you going? Where are you going? You're going halfway around the house. Oh, can you not figure out how to get... You have to get into bed from outside. Oh, that's funny, because that's where the ladder is, because, I don't know, I probably put the bed backwards or something. Well, now in my little narrative, you're climbing in through the window because you're so punk rock. You're climbing it. Yeah, you actually are. Oh my god, there is a window there. You are actually climbing in through the window to get in your bed because that's how punk rock you are. Far too busy right now with important stuff like reading Star Wars novels. That is very important. Very important. In fact, my laptop is, my second monitor / laptop is covering a good chunk of those right now. If I were to put that down, I'd see several Star Wars novels right in front of me. You understand Chinese, really? Cantonese or the other one. I never remember what the other one is called, but I know one of them is called Cantonese, and one of them is called something that's not Cantonese. So, which one do you know? Or both of them? I am told that Chinese is the hardest language to learn on the planet, even harder than English. But you tell me. That's very cool. Shakira Akhtar, welcome! Welcome, and I hope I pronounced that correctly. I'm only seeing that flash by quite a distance away in my second monitor, so if I mispronounce that, I apologize. But welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Art, did you finally go to sleep? Yeah, you did. You did. You climbed in through the window and went to bed. Everyone is in bed except the cat. Sounds about right. Yep. Adopt a cat. We have a cat. We don't need a second cat. That is totally fine. I've heard that Polish is the hardest language to learn. I wouldn't put it past it. I mean, I suppose any language is hard to learn if you don't know it. But I think some, like the Romance languages, for an English speaker, might be slightly easier than, say, Chinese or Polish or Russian or anything along those lines. Taiwanese Mandarin. That's the other one that I can never think of. Thank you. Taiwanese Mandarin. That's very cool. I like it when people in my chat just have really cool things about them, like, hey, I speak Chinese. How about you? No, totally don't. That's very cool, though. Mandarin. That is the other one that I always forget. Cantonese and Mandarin. Got it. So Taiwanese, I would assume Taiwanese is some sort of specific dialect of Mandarin, given that they're... Are they actually separate countries? No, I don't. Is Taiwan part of China? Somebody Google something for me. Mandarin, like the oranges. Exactly, Bobcat. Yes, I always forget that. Vosra speaks English and rubbish. I speak English barely fluently. That's not true. Actually, I love the English language. I think it's a great language. It's a very expressive language. And I speak virtually nothing else. I had many, many years of French when I lived in England because it was mandatory, and a good deal of Latin. Do I remember either of them? Not really. Not so much, really. Ich habe zwei Hund. I have two dogs? Bird brains? Ich habe zwei Hund. I have two dogs, I think is what that means. Where's Hawk? We need Hawk in here, like, immediately. Oh, yeah, I got it right. Bird brains. I have two dogs. I have two hounds. Yeah. That's the neat thing about German is I love the German language. I think it's a wonderfully blunt and direct language that is it's powerful. It's a powerful language when you hear people speak it. I wish I spoke German. If I could wave a wand and magically speak another language tomorrow morning, it would be German. But if you're an English speaker, it's Like I spent a couple of weeks in Berlin for no reason. I thought it would be fun to go to Berlin, and indeed it was. But you find if you're an English speaker, you can kind of fluff your way through understanding German. You can't speak it, but you can kind of look at a road sign or, some sort of signage and go, I kind of might be able to figure out what that means. Taiwan is part of China, according to the Chinese. Okay, fair enough. Well, China thinks that a lot of things are part of China that they may or may not be, but that's their own issue. That's their own problem. We don't do politics here, except when we do politics here. Oh, Steve has taken it upon his or herself to clean the litter box. Good job, Steve. I was going to get somebody on that, but apparently we've covered it. Now, Lionel, you need to get up and finish your case. You need to get this case done. Messed up. It was Hundin, not Hund. Okay, cool. Yeah, but close enough. I mean, we all got it. Use charming introduction on a stranger to improve your relationship. Okay, we'll think about doing that. We may do that. And go ahead and just for right now, Lionel, just play some computer games. I got to get your fun level up a little bit. You're not having any fun, despite the fact that you're wearing a gnome hat and a onesie. Apparently, you're not having fun. The cat's having fun. Steve's having fun. Art's asleep. But apparently, you're not having enough fun. So go ahead and be fun on the computer. And speaking of Art, why don't you actually get up and take a shower because you're stinky again. The kitty is on the scratching post. Oh. And Steve, what do you need to do? You also need to have some fun. What can you do that's fun? You know what? Just use your imagination. Maybe you should send a love letter to somebody. That might be fun. Did my sim woohoo in the last episode? No, not at all, Bliffy. Nope. Nobody did. Well, technically, I mean, it's not gender specific. I mean, you are 3 men living over there. We could totally have made that happen. But no, romance takes a while in The Sims. We got to work up to that, Bliffy. If you're looking to woohoo right off the bat, that ain't gonna happen in The Sims. You gotta woo before you can woohoo. All right, you gotta charm some people with that. And okay, wait, where's Art going? Hang on, Lionel. I really need you to go and have fun. And the fastest way you're going to do that is to play a computer game. So please go do that. I know the kitty is adorable. The kitty is massively adorable. But I just need you to have real quick fun so we can get the fun factor out of the way and you can go finish your case. That would be good. Oh, look at that. Giraffe did Chinese things. I have no idea what that means. Maybe it means I have 2 dogs. That would be kind of funny. New Hike 5 video posted during the stream. I will watch that later. Hike 5? Wait, are we called something different now? I never know what I do know what we're called. CQ, welcome back! Welcome back! So, Giraffe, what does that actually mean? And if it means I have 2 dogs, that would be pretty funny. So go and serve brunch to everyone. Just go ahead and have some fun with brunch. And then... And Bobcat, if you happen to be discussing the Astroneer video, please understand my version of it is brutally edited because, as usual, when Grem Devell and I play a game, we spend half of it just sort of hemming and hawing and completely having dead air and silence while we're just having fun playing the game. So if you watch mine, I obviously watch whatever you watch, but mine's brutally edited. The actual finished product was about 30 minutes. That was actually about 60 minutes of recording. I cut half of that off. You were happy and went woohoo! Actually, Taiwanese phonetics. Okay, did we get a translation on what basketball said, on what giraffe said? I will not woohoo with you, Bliffy. Not that there's anything wrong with that. No, I don't think anyone needs to woohoo with anyone at all. Lionel got $275 just for being a terrible private investigator. That's welcome, but we need... Steve. Okay, Steve is finished with the meal. Everybody come eat. Everybody come eat. Yep, call the household to the meal. And then somebody's got to clean this countertop. It is gross. No wonder the kitty won't sleep on it anymore. Yours are shorter than his. Yeah, I absolutely... I edit mine a little more brutally than he does. Because my bottom line is if I'm watching it and I'm going, I would not watch this. If I'm saying to myself, if this was somebody else's video, I would probably tune out by now. That's usually when I cut things. And Graham DeVell has a different style. He's always more analytical, so his videos do move a little more slowly, and that's a better style for him. I try to keep things as best as humanly possible to be a little snappy, keep things moving along, but he and I just have different styles. So he'll take that whole hour and just put it out as is, and that totally suits his channel, but I just don't think it suits mine, and so I kind of brutally cut that up. You don't want your sim to woohoo. I was just confused by Voss Russell's joke. Bliffy, chill. It's fine. Nobody's woohooing with anyone. Nobody is woohooing with anyone at all. Don't sweat it, man. It's totally cool. Although, gnome hat and onesie, I don't know how you're turning that down. But, apparently you are. That's fine. That's fine. All right, Art, you're done with whatever it is you're doing, so dear God, clean that counter. There's something green on it. That can't be good. That cannot be acceptable right now. Did you know with Bobcat, while a group of apes is called a congress, that's irony, I think, or at least it's funny, a group of ferrets is called a business. You did the ferret one. I feel you did the ferret one before. We knew this. Is Bobcat scraping the bottom of the barrel for Did You Know with Bobcat? Are we coming to the end of Did You Know with Bobcat? Because he might be repeating himself. We shall see. Does anyone actually have to go to work today in this house? No, it's still the weekend. You guys still have the whole weekend off. All right, fine. Well, Lionel, you should go finish your case. You should go check in with the lady and report your findings after you take a shower. That'll be fine. Do that first, and then go report your findings if you can find her, because you're a terrible private investigator. You see the ferret over there? Ignore it. It's none of your business. Oh. Although, that being said, that might be one of your best yet. That was perfectly executed, sir. Perfectly executed. Is the Brains family home? Oh my God, they are. Hurry. Stop whatever you're doing, Art, and go over and meet the Brains family, like, wicked quick. Wicked quick. Come on, it's Sunday. They can't be going home. Or they can't be going out, rather. We might actually... Yes! I think they're still home. Wish this house didn't have this stupid overhang, because it's not going to fade away until we actually get in the house. Oh, Lord, I think we're actually going to meet the Brains family. This'll be interesting. I wonder who's actually home. Like, where's the baby? That's what I want to know. Oh, come on. Hurry up and open the door so this thing will fade. Yeah, greet... Oh, it's... No, it's Polsk. It's Polsk. It's Polsk and Beth. All right. Beth's out the door. The baby is escaping. The baby's out of here. No, don't do any of that. Oh, yes, finally. This faded away. Okay, cool. Wow, I crammed a lot of stuff into your house. I'm going to have Art get to know the baby in case Art needs to take the baby away from, everyone. Oh, I can't pick the baby up. Huh. I can't do anything with Beth. No, wow, I'm just locked out. Nobody wants me touching the baby, apparently. Look out, zombies. Random facts with bird brains. The USAF has modified 737 with lasers for shooting down ICBMs, which, as we previously covered, are intercontinental ballistic missiles. I almost lost the last word there. Can we shoot the neighbors? Well, you're not here, Bliffy. I don't know where you are. Polsk is here, and the baby is here. You may have already moved out, Bliffy. You may have achieved your goal. Art's gonna rock out with the brains, or at least 2 of them. 1.5, really. Yeah, Polsk is just carrying Beth around, and Art's just rocking out in the yard. But people seem to be into that. Oh, hang on. Why is the cat sad? Why does the cat have a little yellow background? Are you not having fun? Go play with your toy. It's wicked fun. Lionel, did you ever do your checking in thing? Nope, you are a terrible private investigator. Go report your findings. That's like the last bit of being a private investigator. That's how you achieve the private investigation skill set. Yeah, play with the kitty. Chase the kitty, have fun with the kitty. Everybody do everything to the kitty, because the kitty cannot have a yellow background. Oh, now the kitty's background is green. Yay! Nikki plays Roblox. What should I get Sims 3 or Sims 4? We've covered, really, either. Honestly, either. I happen to slightly prefer Sims 3, but I also actually kind of prefer Sims 2. And I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the original Sims. So I think anyone would probably agree the biggest difference is Sims 3 is a little more open world and that you can kind of just go anywhere. That's the big difference. But I think either one of them is just fine. Either one of them is just fine. I will tell you, I don't know how long anything older than Sims 4 is going to keep running halfway decently on a modern computer. I've had some technical difficulties getting this stream to even get up and running where it looked visually somewhat okay to you, the viewer. So, it's an aging game. It's an aging game, but, people like Sims 3, people like Sims 4. At the end of the day, my bottom line is always like what you like. The whole thing with video games, you can like a game, I can hate a game, and we're both right. It's totally cool. So, you see people pop in Sims 3. Sims 3 does have a very strong fan base. There's a lot of people who, and I might be one of them, I'm not sure that I am, who feel that Sims 3 was the pinnacle of the franchise so far. I'm sure they're already, they haven't milked everything they can milk out of Sims 4. I'm sure there's quite a bit more DLC and expansions to come because at the end of the day, it's EA, and they will scrape every dime out of you. But, we'll see what they do with the eventual Sims 5. It's not like they're not going to do that. Sims 4 is lacking. Sims 3 is a classic. Try to get Sims 3 on a modern PC can be hard. Yeah, no kidding. I'm having that trouble right now. This is a modern PC, and it's not that it struggles. It plays just fine. It's just the graphics settings aren't exactly perfect. Like this is the biggest issue I was having was the screen resolution size. So to make everything look crisp and clear, way too small a screen, and if you stretch it, it just looks horrible. But at the screen resolution I've got right now, which is as good as I can get it, you can see that some of the text gets cut off in the bottom of, say, the description there. Don't know why, just kind of does. After half a day of messing around with it, I decided I will live with this. I'm the only one who has to read it, so it doesn't really matter. Can we get BFRIP in the chat? I don't know. Is that a person? Is that a kitty? Please say it's a kitty. That would be even better. EA killed Bullfrog. Oh, Bullfrog was a great studio. Great studio. There's a theme park, whatever the hospital one was that I can't immediately remember. Bullfrog. The hospital one. Theme Hospital. There we go. They just named everything theme and made it really easy for me. I was never able to get Sims 3 running without extreme choppiness. You need to edit ink files, and I failed. Yeah, it's fidgety like that. Other issue I have with The Sims, with the always online thing, is this thing will continually run in my taskbar. Like, I've left this, exited out of the game, and gone into Discord the next morning, and you guys still think I'm playing The Sims. And it's just the thing running in the background in my taskbar. I actually have to manually go into the taskbar and shut this thing down. It does kind of take over your computer in a somewhat sinister way. Lionel, how's the investigation going? You're having a water balloon fight with your client, basically. Report your findings. Do it now. Stop the water balloon fight. EA has Star Wars The Old Republic. We could have Jedi Dave one day. I gotta tell you, Vosros, I got into Star Wars The Old Republic on day one. Well, almost day one. I think that was one of the best MMOs I have ever played. And then they started to dumb it down, because they always do. I think that thing was damn close to perfect. And this is, I played a few MMOs in my time, not a ton, but a few. And I think the day one version of Old Republic was damn close to perfect. And then they did what they always do, is people started saying, it's too hard, there's too many choices. Just tell me what buttons to mash. Just tell me what I should spam. And they dumbed it down. And now it's kind of terrible. I haven't played it in ages. They just kept dumbing it down and acceding to, the people who are paying their bills. I get it. The people who are interested in a good quality game are the minority. What people want is just endgame and stuff. There's too many choices. I don't like that big of a skill tree. I watched the demise of World of Warcraft for years. And now, literally, they actually tell you which buttons to spam and in which order. And like, where's my choice? Where's the fun in that? So yeah, I've gone off on a bit of a rant. The short version of that story is actually loved the original version of Star Wars: The Old Republic. Amazing MMO. Oh, Bliffy's home. Bliffy's home. Bliffy's jamming out to... apparently Art has not stopped playing guitar for about half a day. You are a dedicated musician, man. And Bliffy's home, and Birdbrains is home. Everybody's home. And Birdbrains is probably going to set fire to the stove. Art, why don't you just go meet Bliffy? No, don't pillow fight with him. That's weird. Do a friendly introduction, please. Don't start your relationship with a pillow fight. Sims 4 running max settings at 1440, no problem. Yeah, I should probably load Sims 4 onto this and see how much I remember liking it. Imagine you see, this is the time to sing your song, Bliffy. You've got a guitarist right here. And the number of times he's just sat here rocking out, he's probably halfway decent at this point. Okay, you have met Bliffy. Go in and meet Birdbrains. I just need people to meet people. Yeah, do a charming introduction to Birdbrains. That'll be acceptable. That sounds good. Hello, can I hit you with a pillow? I mean, did you come with your own pillow? Is that how your day begins? You just kind of load up a pillow and say, let's go meet some people? Oh, right, Polsk plays guitar too. They could jam out together. They could just jam out. But everybody has met everybody. And Birdbrains isn't wicked happy because Birdbrains is really hungry. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. But however, I can use the Brains toilet. Go ahead and do that. And then go home. And then, Art, you can go home. Who the heck are you? Who the heck is James Hopcraft? Just random people are turning up here. Random people. You get blisters on your fingers, I assume, from Sims 4. Don't even ask, just hit him. Yeah, just walk up and hit him with a pillow. Just leave your house every day with a pillow. Oh god, what's wrong with Lionel? You know, I thought Lionel was going to be the sensible, straightforward person in this family, and it hasn't really worked out that way. He's actually the one who's not very good at things. For probably the first time in his life. He's very... Oh, go back to Steve. Go back to Steve. There we go. Lionel, go home. Just go home, and you desperately need to use the bathroom. Apparently, you can't figure out how to do that. Off to invade Canada. Okay, Birdbrains. Good luck with Canada. That will be fine. Though, I mean, the Canadians will probably be a little miffed about that. And make sure you keep the maple syrup flowing down south here, where we need it. But apart from that, good luck with the Canada thing. Oh, you got home really quickly, Lionel. Well, good. Use the bathroom. And Art, come home. Everybody come home. Where's Steve? Steve's playing computer games. Okay, that's broadly okay, although you could have spent that time, learning writing. That would be a more effective use of your time. And now you're going to bed. And the kitty is there. The kitty's running around the house like a maniac. It's crazy kitty time. That worst time of the day for humans, anyway. Really good time for kitties. Oh, you're not going. Okay, Birdbrains. Well, welcome back from Canada. Glad you're back. All right, everyone's finally back in the house. Everyone needs to go to bed and get rested, because I think you actually all have to go to work in the morning. I think, all right, one by one. Steve definitely has to go to work. Okay. Lionel doesn't really need to go to work per se, but could look for another investigative job, even though he's terrible at it. And Art, yeah, you definitely have to go to work. And actually, you have to go to work really early. You should go to bed, like, immediately. Except you have to go outside to do that. But go ahead and do that. And Lionel, why don't you... Actually, your energy's fine. Did you take a nap at the other house or something? I bet you did. That's weird. Well, don't do that. Put that away. Put the... okay, clean it up. That works too. Okay. From playing the guitar all the time. Indeed. Indeed, you are somewhat addicted to your guitar right now. Lionel... Oh, I told you to clean the thing up. All right, yeah, no, that's a valuable use of your time, Lionel. Go ahead and do that. You don't have to get up for work. You can just kind of do work anytime, even though you're broadly terrible at it. But these two have to get up for work in the morning. So, let's let them have their nap, and you can clean up a little bit around here. That will be fine. And actually, you may as well grab a snack while you're here. Just have a quick meal of yogurt. Have some yogurt. Good midnight snack. Second, 1, 2, 3. Welcome. Sims indeed. I have a question. When will I move out? At the end of the stream or start of the next? I don't know, Bliffy. I just don't know, man. I'm really trying to kind of flood the town with a bunch of weird families, so I don't have an answer for you as to when we're going back to the Brains family. It might not be next week. Definitely won't be at the end of the stream. So no, I don't know, man, and I hope it's not. I say this with good humor. I say this with a smile on my face. I hope this isn't keeping you up at night. It's just The Sims, man. So don't worry about it. Nothing is happening over there. You guys are just going to work and coming home. It's totally cool. So I don't have an answer for you for that, Bliffy. So hopefully, don't stress out about it, man. It'll happen when it happens. I mean, probably next week we'll put together a completely different family, and they can all hang out and live together. And then maybe if I get really adventurous, I did this in The Sims 2, and it was a blast. I might build another trailer park and just have everybody live on the same property. It was pretty fun. I don't know if I've actually tried it in Sims 3. I definitely did it in Sims 2. Huge, sprawling trailer park. Everybody got their own trailer, and they all lived. They're all basically one huge, ginormous family. Birdbrains does own the house. That is true. Does not stop Bliffy from moving out, though. In fact, Bliffy and Pulse could move out and leave you all alone, Birdbrains. Once again, the cat has abducted Lionel's bed. And you know what? I'm totally okay with that. Go ahead and take the bed. Lionel, I'll find something else that'll work out for you. But I think the cat's got your bed here. Clean that up. Cool. And the cat's dreaming about bugs. Awesome. Just wanted to have your own home. Now, don't worry about it, Bliffy. We'll figure something out. Maybe we can find a small property between the two properties, and then you can harass both families. He's under my name. I don't think he will be if he leaves. I don't know. I don't actually remember how that works. It's been a little while since I moved somebody out in The Sims. I don't remember what the mechanic is for that, if he gets his own name or if he just continues to have yours. I suppose we'll find out. Maybe what we'll do, Bliffy, is we'll do kind of a housekeeping thing where we'll just kind of bounce around from family to family and get a few things done. I'll probably have to build you a small house because I don't think there's anything you're going to be able to afford if you move out. But we will figure it out. You don't worry. Build a shed. Yeah, there we go. Or maybe a bunker. Maybe a bunker for Bliffy. It could be the Bliffy bunker. That sounds kind of fun. And thus a disturbing basement building project begin at the Brains household. The number of sinister basements I have built in The Sims 3 is ridiculous. Just building the basement, it screams for sinister mad scientist project. And considering all the mad scientist-y things you can put in here, and all the supernatural stuff, Giraffe Plush Lion is not leaving the bed, Lionel. I would probably just go ahead and sleep on the floor. Because the cat ain't going anywhere. This is cat all day long. This is cat 101 right here. I dealt with this personally today. The cat slept in my chair, looked at me and said, yeah, I'm not leaving. Ain't gonna happen. Hey, CB, welcome. Welcome, Couch Bum. Speaking of people who are familiar with cat psychology, welcome, Couch Bum. We're figuring out that The Sims 3 has effectively nailed the psychology of cats in that they just don't care. Just don't care. You want a house of chairs, Bliffy. Okay. I could do that. You'll be comfortable. So you got that going on for you. All right, Lionel, you should get into bed before the cat gets back into your bed. He's really digging your bed. So just get in and get some sleep while you can. Desperately get some sleep. Oh, I just thought of a fun new family. Oh, I got a good idea now. I'll think about that one for next week. Okay, everyone's in bed except the cat. Cool. Some of you people actually have to get up for work in the morning, so don't sleep forever, please. How about everyone started to get up, I don't know, say around 5 o'clock in the morning? Because Art actually has to go to work soon. So, yeah, get something to eat really, really quickly. Just have a quick meal, just slam some yogurt down your throat and get out of here. It'll be fine. Cat bed at the bottom of the human bed. I mean, sure, absolutely, Voss Ross. But I think it's a lot funnier to watch Lionel freak out because the cat won't leave his bed. There's a certain narrative value in that. And I didn't even really plan for the color of the bed to match the color of the wallpaper badly. And the patterns are mismatched. But that seems to be the way it's worked out. Steve, you've got to get something to eat too. And you kind of need a shower. Like now. You can't be going to your first day of work all stinky and gross. So get something to eat and take a shower, and then finally people will actually get to work around here. It'll be fun, or at least productive. And when you get up, Lionel, we'll figure out if you want to start another case. Did you technically finish the last case? You are done with that, right? You did actually finally finish that case that you were terrible at. Carpool for Steve! I love the fact we did that in all caps. The carpool for Steve will come in about an hour. Yay! And apparently it has. Okay, so Art's off to work. Steve will be going off to work momentarily. Build the hut, and then I will move out this episode. So you want a hut now. Now, is it a hut full of chairs? Is that what you're asking for? Because I can't build you a house of chairs. As fun as that sounds. It's just not structurally sound, man. I'm going to tell you, I have a limited contracting background, and that's not structurally sound. That's not going to pass code. You'll never get that through the Planning Commission. It's just not going to happen. You go to your town planning commission and say House of Chairs, they are going to laugh you out of that office right now. So, House of Chairs, not so much. I could build you a hut and put nothing but chairs in it. Now, you can't sleep in chairs, although I could put down a recliner. You could sleep in that. That's sort of a chair. I mean, it is a chair, but yet it's also a bed. It's kind of a hybridized thing. Just a normal house, and you are out for the day. All right, cool, Bliffy. Thank you for checking in. We'll talk more about your house of chairs next time. I'm thinking just a house full of chairs. I think that's what I'm going to do for you. But thank you, man. I appreciate you checking in. As always, checking in. You've been here the whole damn time. But thank you for coming by to The Sims today, and we'll get you moved out at some point. Don't sweat it. It'll be okay. Lionel, do you need to take another case? Have you actually... All right, you seem to have actually figured out your first case. Excellent. House of Pancakes. Excellent. Perhaps on an international border. Do they still even have those anymore? Oh, no, wait, they do. No, I can think of one in my area. I know a lot of them closed, but I can think of one reasonably close by to me. A wooden house made of recycled chairs. That would work. And Ciao. Is that... What is that, CQ? I assume that's some sort of foreign language for goodbye or hello, one of the two. But whatever it is, very cool. Because we've already learned some Chinese today. And a teensy bit of German. Well, I say we learned it. We kind of guessed what it was. Okay, report in. Oh, God, we've got to go find another woman. We've got to go find another woman. This never works out well. Okay, report in to Beatrice, please. Try and get this done in under 2 days, if you could. Try and nail this one a little more quickly, if you could, please. I would appreciate that. Wait, do we live near the junkyard? No, I just completely went in the wrong place. Okay. There you are. There you are. There's our house. Right near the Brains house. Okay, there we go. Fantastic. German. Okay, what does it mean? Cool. We've guessed a little bit of German. Now, what does this German mean? We've got to go find another woman. Dave, 2019. Indeed. Well, the thing is here, Lionel his job is a private investigator, and he's broadly terrible at it because he can't find anyone. He goes to find people, and they successfully elude him by being behind a bush or something. He's just the terrible private investigator, or they're inside their house, and he doesn't really know how to cope with that. Like, knocking on the door or anything. Come and be interviewed in my gnome onesie. You might be onto something there, Vosros. The gnome onesie may be the thing that's putting them off. If you want to do hard-boiled private investigator, Raymond Chandler, Humphrey Bogart style, perhaps the gnome hat and the onesie is not the way to go. Chow is basically bi, and I'm probably mispronouncing that too. I'm probably horribly mispronouncing it. It's probably, if it's German, it's probably like Takao or something. Because Germans don't have a soft C, as I recall. There's no soft. That's why everything is spelled with a K. That's the beauty of their language. They looked at the letter K and said, "This is good enough. We don't need to make C into a K. That's silly. We've got K. Let's just keep using it." So I would assume that I'm horribly mispronouncing that, and I apologize. If Hawk were here, Hawk would have already corrected me 3 times. Because that's what Hawk does. Hawk corrects me on things frequently, and I appreciate that about Hawk. We could add a bow tie to the onesie for the dressy look. That does make it a little more Humphrey Bogart. Humphrey Bogart was not opposed to a bow tie. You're not wrong there. Oh, I'm absolutely right. So it's to Chow. Okay, cool. Awesome. Is anyone coming home from work? because okay, Art, you're complimenting the director. That's excellent. Art's sucking up. Let's go see how Lionel is failing. Yeah, Lionel's just reading a magazine by the lake. Reading a magazine by the lake. The woman he's looking for is way over here, apparently. So far over here, I might actually have to zoom out. No, there she is. She's in a graveyard. Or at least some sort of graveyard, some sort of church, I don't know. But she's right here. I shouldn't have to find this person myself. It is literally your job to be a private investigator and find people. You shouldn't have to have God come and find the person for yourself, unless you're sort of some sort of faith-based private investigation firm. I don't know. So in German, sh is like sh. Yeah, okay, in English, got it. It's cow. Okay, all right, yeah. Yeah, I assume there was no... Oh, I know there is no hard C sound in German. With my very, very limited and ignorant understanding of the language that I admire but cannot speak, then I know there's... Because, you know what? German's got it. We've got K. We don't need another letter to make up for K, because K already exists. I don't know what you freaky English people are doing with a hard C sound, but we're just going to go ahead and keep spelling coffee with a K, because it works. Lionel, where did you go? How? Okay, you've made it to the vicinity of the woman you're trying to talk to. Excellent. That's a promising beginning there. Are you actually going to talk to her about the thing you're supposed to be talking to her about? Yes, you are. Oh, inspect mail and search through garbage at that guy's house. Yeah, I actually would very much like to see that location. Okay, cool. Let's, come back to map view. Thank you. Let's go do that. And attend a seminar at the bookstore. We might think about doing that. I don't know. Break into home. Oh my god, you can break into a house? I don't know if I just haven't messed around with the private investigator field. I did not actually know you could break into a house as a private investigator. That's so cool. Excellent. C is spelled like in the alphabet, but without the sound. Right. C can be a hard C because your name is Caroline. Oh, okay. Weird. I had it locked into my head that there were no hard C's in German, but, there's exceptions to every rule, I guess. Why is there a meat vendor next to a graveyard? I don't know why you need to ask that, Bobcat. I think the story writes itself. I don't think there's any more narrative that I need to add to what you just said. Not really a linguistics expert, but weren't you learning Icelandic, Polsk? I thought you were. Are we still working on the Icelandic thing? Okay, Lionel. Oh, Lionel has a hard-boiled PI outfit. Apparently, when he's actually doing something sneaky, he legit has a hard-boiled PI outfit with the fedora and the ratty suit and everything. Cool. I think the onesie is better, but, I'll learn to work with this. Is it like the lizard on the stick thing they sell in the hub in Fallout? Yes, it's exactly like that. It's 100% like that. Where do you think Bird Brains is getting most of her groceries for the house? Probably from that woman. And go and search the trash, and then I might just have you break into the house because we can. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, we can break in. Lionel, you're going to commit a crime. PI, license to gnome ya business. Oh. Iceland doesn't equal linguistic. Well, I think it would if you learned Icelandic. Noblesse, the Sims 3 have so much content, the Sims 4. Sims 3 with the graphics and character creation for the Sims 4 would be perfect. Yeah, a mashup of the two would not go amiss. We've been kind of chit-chatting that it's getting harder and harder. Oh, wait a minute, don't break into the house. Don't break into the house, somebody's home. And I think it's, okay, we're rooting through this guy's trash, and he just showed up. It's getting harder to run The Sims 3 on a modern PC, and I've been kind of going through that as I've been putting these streams together. It's not that it's struggling, it's just obviously not aging well against a modern PC. Okay, so dude did not seem to be fussed that we just rooted through his garbage. He probably just thought we were some sort of random hobo, how to get noticed by not being seen and return to work. Okay, cool. I'm desperately trying to recover from that last little verbal plunder there, and I decided I'm just going to ignore it and move on. Scrounging for blackmail, yeah, report findings, there we go. Why did you break into the house? Because I can. Yeah, no kidding. Officer, it's a game mechanic. How could I possibly ignore that? And what's everyone else doing? Are these guys still at work? Yeah, they're still at work, and they're still at work. Okay, but not for very long. Fair enough. And Art, didn't you have some sort of quest you wanted to do while you were out and about? Probably. I don't actively see it, and I'm largely inclined to ignore it right now. I'm really focused on Lionel's criminal ability, because that's news to me. I did not know that. Oh, somebody's floating on the ice skating rink. Now, are you going to be able to nail it this time, or do I have to hand walk you over to the woman that you're supposed to be talking to? Please say no. Please say you can cope with this. Who are you? You are Rainflower Ivy? Really? Oh, we're totally meeting you later. Maybe we can form a criminal enterprise. Okay, we solved the case. Dear Lord, thank God. Write enough books to earn that kind of money. Well, we'll think about that. We will totally think about that. You go meet Rainflower Ivy, and everyone else should be coming home from work. Yay! People are leaving. Money is being generated. Friggin' awesome. No, Noblesse. I do not generally mod things. I'm not opposed to it. I have no moral compunction against it. I'm not one of these, no, you should never mod things, or yes, you should put all the mods in the world into it. I just don't. I just don't take the time to mod it. It's kind of a black hole. It's like you mod one thing and then all of a sudden your entire computer is full of mods. I modded the bejesus out of the very first Sims. I will say that. I used to, and I found it just kind of, like I say, kind of became a black hole. All of a sudden the game is unrecognizable. And there is a certain part of me that, like, I'll play the game the way it's sort of meant to be played. Hang on no, don't do that. Oh, here's a really interesting shot of grass. So have fun with that, kids. And Lionel, where are you at? You are having an ice cream. That's super. I actually need you to go home, please. Cat burglar for investigative needs. Yeah, I mean, it kind of goes through this profession, but I may have to create a criminal character to make sure, but I don't think the criminal career path can actually break into a house, but the PI can. And he's totally going to do that at some point. We're kind of going to go off the solving cases thing and more into a broad burglary stance, really, is what I'm looking for out of Lionel in the gnome hat and the onesie. And you need to take a shower. You're making mac and cheese. The cat is doing whatever it is the cat wants to do there. And Lionel, you just need to come home. You just need to come home. That's all I need out of you right now. In fact, come home and clean these things up. Come home and do some cleaning around the house, please. So yeah, Noblesse, that was a long-winded way of answering your question, which is I don't mod this. I have in the past, and I just don't. And no moral compunction against it. It's totally fine. People like them or don't like them. I just like to largely play the game as it's meant to be played, or at least as it was designed to be played. And Lionel is finally showing up. Please say yes. Finally showing up. Please say yes. Okay, good. Yay! Super awesome. All right, cool. Well, I think that's probably a good place to call the stream for today. Everyone's home. Everyone's got jobs. Lionel has a gnome hat, which he's not dressed in. That's most distressing. Put on your regular outfit with the gnome hat, please. In fact, better still, put on your sleepwear, because that's just hysterical. Don't do any of that. Put on your sleepwear. There we go. You're going to be in the gnome hat and the onesie. But probably an excellent place to call the stream for now. We're kicking well over the 2-hour mark, and I'm losing the ability to talk. So let's call it for here, and we'll do it again next week. Same thing we did this week. We'll try and do this again at Friday, 3 o'clock. Hopefully, basically, that will keep working out until I get a job. And then we'll change the time or something like that. But basically, next week will be good. We'll be totally fine. Good night, CQ. Thank you. There's quite a few people in chat. So if I don't thank you for being here, you know that you are thanked. Birdbrains, Phosphorus, Pole Skull, you guys. Everyone who's in here, thank you so much. I know I say it in every single stream, but I really genuinely appreciate you guys showing up. It actually means a lot to me that you guys come and hang out and have a good time. And just, be drama-free and cool, and we'll play some Sims. And next time at the Wee Hours household, I'm already thinking about the next family. I got some ideas for that. So we'll see how that works out. I'll build another house and plant someone else down in this neighborhood, and eventually we'll get Bliffy moved out. And we'll give him a bunker full of chairs. But anyway, guys, I will call it there. Thank you again so much for coming by. The usual Total War stream is tomorrow, Saturday at 4, obviously. And then we'll do this one again same time next week, Friday, 3 o'clock. I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.